see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
What's up? Die Hard Knicks podcast and the place to be. You know what time it is, man. Die Hard Knicks watch-alongs, bro. This is what we doing. My headphones are popping, man. I got these for Christmas, and I'm hearing stuff that I didn't hear before. So I'm kind of embarrassed. There might have been some questionable sounds, that you guys might have heard during the broadcast that I'm definitely going to hear it now. So that's pretty dope. So anyway, good to see you guys, man. This is a big game here. We're playing against OKC. OKC is a hot team right now. I didn't really get the standings here, but let's do that. Let's click the NBA standings. NBA standings. Let me put the other look here so we can look together. NBA standings here in the Western Conference. They're definitely one of the top teams. Yeah, they're 19-9, man. Wow. 19-9 OKC. So they literally have like basically the same format, same team basically. The only thing they really have is like let's look at their last game. They played against the Timberwolves. Timberwolves, the best team in the West, and they beat them, man. So I mean, they're a good team. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Knicks, man. Shout out to Dort. They got Dort, quote unquote, playing forward. You got Jalen Williams over there playing pretty well. They got Chet Holmgren. They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey. So this is basically the teams that they had before. Is that all these guys are now playing, top-notch basketball now. As you see, the last game, Dort had 20, Jalen Williams had 20, Chet Holmgren had 20. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 34. Josh Giddey had 10, but he had 7 assists. Shout out to Kate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he had 9 assists as well. So I mean, these guys fill up the stat sheets all around here. Holcomb, he still hasn't been able to get those big rebounding games consistently enough, but that's gonna come. Pause. They got some really good players. Isaiah Joe's a really good 3-point shooter, so look out for Isaiah Joe. Who else they got here? Vasily, this dude, MIC, that's one of the draft picks from before. These guys are starting to get some minutes here. Aaron Wiggins is a backup point guard. He's been playing pretty well for them. The other Jalen Williams, I believe he's a big man. So it looks ragtag group of guys, but these guys are winning, fam. These guys are winning. So watch out for Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams is going to be going at Julius. Julius is going to have his head, his work cut out for him as far as defense. In the backcourt, Josh Giddey and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they're probably going to put Dort on Brunson. That's what I'm thinking. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be guarded by Dante DiVincenzo. This guy, RJ is going to have to guard Giddey. So this is going to be a matchup nightmare for every single Knick, man. So we're really going to have to play some good team defense. Hopefully we got a good strategy. Hopefully the Knicks go at these guys because we should be able to out physical this group. But like I said, we can't just like assume these guys are not going to play well because they're literally 19 and whatever they said they were, 19-9. Sheesh, they're a good team, man. Shout out to the Knicks, man. What is the Knicks record right now? Eastern Conference real quick. The game's about to start. Knicks are 17-12. So we got 19-9 and 17-12. We're about to start this game here. So the game already started. I'm waiting for the tip-off. I'm using MSG Go. Everything is rocking. So far, no, what do you call scrolling and buffering and stuff like that. Everything looks good. So let's get busy, man. Here we go. We got that kid. Let's get these scores up here because I'm using MSG Go now, so I can't really see the stats and stuff, man. So I definitely don't have to squint my eyes today. I'm definitely watching this game live here. That camera angle's a little off. I see. I don't know if that has to do with OKC's broadcast or whatever. Brunson shoots the first shot. Julius gets in there for the rebound. Josh Giddey snatches it from him. So here goes Chet Holmgren. He's a center, but he could push the ball here. So this is the new age NBA where the centers are coming down playing point guard. You got guys like Dort who normally would do a lot of ball handling. They kind of like doing small forward, power forward duty, similar to Josh Hart. These guys shouldn't be doing that, but that's what the NBA's got these guys doing now. Here goes RJ, full head of steam, drives there. Doesn't finish through contact. He was just finishing, expecting to get fouled there, but he ends up getting knocked in the noggin. He's got to make his free throws though. But like I said, more than anything, he needs to make these shots because they're gonna show the rebound here. Hartenstein gets it, pushes it out. So I'm just watching RJ. Look, what's stopping RJ from making the layup? RJ is left-handed, right? But he's right-handed when he writes. It's weird. So what was stopping him from getting that layup right off the top of the on the right-hand side? He switched to his left hand to make the layup with the left hand on the right-hand side. You know what I'm saying? If he would have just finished strong with the right hand, like they teach us when in grade school, and in high school, we perfect those things in high school. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here goes Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the inside, gets snatched by the Knicks. Here goes Chet Hogan with a three-point shot. Shot is up, no good. Julius with the rebound. So the Knicks are up by one, up 1-0. Dante DiVincenzo, he's being guarded by Dort, so that's interesting. You got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is guarding Julius. I don't know if they got caught on the switch. Julius on the inside, he gets pumped and dumped. The referee's called a foul. So I'm just watching to see how OKC is guarding us. But I know that they didn't put Dort, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on Julius on purpose. I know that wasn't on purpose. Shout out to Josh. Josh is out there playing. Josh looks exactly like Dort, man. You know what I'm saying? They're like brothers, blood brothers or something like that. Brothers from another mother. What do they call them? What did they call them when doppelgangers? This is doppelganger. So big shout out to Josh. I know Josh is watching. Josh said that he lurks in the chat. Sometimes he listens when I'm going live. So I definitely appreciate him. Yeah, man. So free throw so far. Knicks miss one and make one. So it's 2-0 right now. So here comes Shea. Shea is really slick, man. Very quick with the first step, able to get to the basket and stuff like that. So we'll get to see him firsthand today. This dude Williams, he's nice. Let me get these names right. So that's Jalen Williams. There's a lot of Jalen's in the NBA. Good Josh Giddey with an interior pass there. I like the way Josh Giddey plays. Josh Giddey, everybody who says that, oh, this player reminds me of myself, like I was an NBA player, you know what I'm saying? But, it just reminds me of the style of play, always looking to pass, more of a passer and doing everything else rather than scoring. So Shea Gilgeous-Alexander finally gets the first field goal of the game. That's a three-point shot. Here comes Brunson bringing the ball up the court. So he's being guarded by Dort, like I thought. They got Jalen Williams on Julius. Got Dort running around here. Brunson still, I don't know how Brunson got loose, man, but Brunson just made a layup at the dotted line here. So shout out to Twitter. I'm fooling around with Twitter, so I think you have to pay. You got to get the premium membership in order to go live on thing. I'm trying to figure out why I haven't been able to go live. But now you have to get verified and all this other stuff. So I have to wait. I'm paying the money right now, and I have to wait now. So I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be for me. So Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound here. Here he comes walking up the court here, all the way to the basket. Jalen Williams with a nice little layup there. So that's how you beat the Knicks, man. Just get them on mistakes and then run them down and just make a layup because the Knicks don't usually get back on defense. Got hot potato going on in the backcourt. Jalen to Julius. Julius is driving. Jalen Williams bumped him a little bit, lost the ball. Brunson, so they're gonna call out of bounds there. So sloppy play here by the Knicks early on. Hopefully we can get this popping, get it going. Just want to make sure you guys are here, man. We got Mega in the building. We got Geraldine in the house. We got Harlem CEO here. Bobby Santiago's playing around up in the chat too. Yeah, man. So definitely thank you guys for coming in. Let's get this game popping here. Another missed shot by OKC. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up the court. I feel like the Knicks are just looking, trying to see what they can get right now. RJ driving against Shea. Not looking at the basket. Now he gives it to Julius. There, he didn't even attempt to look at the basket. So now Julius gets gets the ball literally where RG just had it, and he makes a layup with the left hand off the backboard. Josh Giddey bringing the ball up the court, takes a screen there by Dort. Little sidestepping kind of move, able to get inside Mr. Josh Giddey over Julius. So the OKC is going right over the top on us, right down the teeth of the defense, going right over the top of the rim. Nice pick by Hartenstein. Brunson pulls up, dotted line, foul line, excuse me. Dort could have got called there for a defensive foul there, but they didn't call it. But Brunson scored. So Knicks are keeping it close, 8-9. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander looking to drive. DiVincenzo stopped him, but then pulled out. Pause. He stopped the ball, but then moved out the way, and then Shea caught that, and then was able to finish with that layup with the right hand. Because Brunson comes across the screen, gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, nice little bump on the inside. He ends up losing the ball, so it's going to be OKC ball. No foul called. He's looking for a foul, but at the same time, he kind of initiated contact, man. So if you initiate contact, you got to expect to just make the strong play, not expect the foul. So you can Shea. I told you he got a nice first step, man. Very slick getting to the basket. He goes Shea, going through the legs there behind the back, driving. Little fadeaway jump shot. He knocks that down. So, Chet, I keep saying Shea, but it's Chet Holmgren, man. This guy, he plays like a small forward, man. A lot of bop to his game. Brunson dribbling, got Dort on him. Cross court pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo pulls over three, knocks that down. So DiVincenzo was hot for a quick second the last game, but really quiet. As you know, DiVincenzo can get really, really, really hot, man. Shea Alexander, he got his job cut out for him. Dort in the corner. So Dort is being guarded by Brunson at the moment. So Dort hits a wide open 3-point shot. Got to find those corner threes, man. DiVincenzo try to push the accent, gives it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein tried to give it to Julius, man, but Julius spent on him. Definitely the passer's fault. Got to find the passer. Got to find the target, man. So instead of throwing to the spot, you have to throw it to the player. So Tom Thibodeau, we've been watching him for years now, man. So I'm tired of his body language. You want to talk about body language? They're always getting on Julius about his body language. Man, this Tom Thibodeau's body language is the worst, man. You know what I'm saying? He always looks like that grandmother that's always ready to slap you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they're up by 5, so they call the timeout right when they're supposed to. So hopefully the Knicks can get themselves together and clean up their mistakes here. So yeah, once again, coming up in here. Hopefully you guys can hear me good. So we got Jacko. He said I can't fuck with the Thunder since they look like since they used to be the Supersonics. I get you. So the Supersonics, quietly used to be my favorite team in the West. Quite a few good teams they had over there. Not just talking about Sean Kemp and stuff. I was a fan of some of the teams they had before that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dale Ellis, players like that. Michael Cage used to be on the Supersonics. A couple other players too that they had there. I can go down the line. X-Man, of course. You got Jack Sigma and various different players that the Supersonics had. During since I've been alive. So Ricky Pierce is another player that I used to like to watch. Ricky Pierce on the Supersonics. So Supersonics, I'm not, I can't say I'm a fan of them, but I used to like to follow them simply because the uniform. They played in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast. I always wanted to go to Seattle for some reason. You know what I'm saying? So always was a big fan of Supersonics per se. Always a Knicks fan though. Supersonics, I used to have a pair of shorts from Supersonics, man, but they were like the Bati shorts back in the days, because we used to have the what do you call it, baggy clothes, right? But the shorts, the basketball shorts, took the longest to catch up, so they were like Bati shorts. So I got them for a present. Forgot who gave it to me, but I got them for a present. But they were like really like super short, like my balls were hanging at the bottom of the shorts, man. So. But so I wasn't able to wear them. I tried to sag them, it wasn't really working. You know what I'm saying? So I still would like to get me a pair of Supersonic shorts, man. I had a pair of Supersonic color shorts, maybe probably when I was in my 20s, probably. I had a pair of Olafs, for those that know what Olafs is. Some Olaf shorts, you know. But I think they got ruined in the wash, I think. So there's always Knicks fans everywhere, man. Shout out to that OKC fan in the crowd there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but your boy is sweating over here, man. The heat is blasting in the building today. So I got to get my fan going here. I think I unplugged it when I did the move. Still haven't cleaned off my desk, man. I'm like a pig here with all the shit here. So anyway, let me get this fan going here. Hopefully, you guys can hear it. So we're back in action. The guy Josh Giddey deep in the post there, being guarded by Hartenstein. He goes, I mean, Dort just traveled, it looked like, but didn't call anything. He goes, DiVincenzo full head of steam there, trying to attack number 34. He pushed off heavy. Referees didn't call anything. He ended up shooting that, but he literally pushed off super hard just now, man. So I mean, the Knicks can't get mad if they only call it one way. So here goes Josh Giddey, nice little snake to the basket. Pause. Guess you gotta pause that, right? You gotta pause everything, man. I'm immature. So anyway, got this fan going. I gotta blow it on me. I fucking sweat like a maniac, man. Here goes Brunson. Stop the dribble. Gives it to Hartenstein to Julius on the right hand side. Back to RJ. Takes a screen from Hartenstein. Takes it back out to Julius. Knicks got nothing going here. Julius looks like he might let it go. Yep, as he does. Heavily defended. Still knocks it down. So that's the difference between a good player and a superstar, right? Superstars make stupid shots. So that was a stupid ass shot that Julius made. So you could say Alexander swiping the hand out. I hate that too. I hate that the referees allow that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, DiVincenzo's playing defense, but Shea Alexander is too busy swiping his hand, instead of trying to make the shot. So DiVincenzo tries to drive, and he ends up out of bounds there. But he's definitely pissed off on the way that the way that Shea Alexander is playing there, hooking and stuff like that. DiVincenzo's trying to sell it. But I hate players like that. I used to hate playing with guys like that. You're playing defense, and let's say you got your hand up and they start slapping your hands and stuff like that. It's like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, play basketball. Like, why are you slapping my hands for? And then they want to talk their junk. So if you want to talk junk, guess what's going to happen next? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what DiVincenzo does if he retaliates. It seemed like he has been, but we'll see here. Watching that action, DiVincenzo, as you can see there, definitely kung fu fighting a little bit. What drives? No, that's somebody else there. I got to get these guys together. That's number 22. Here goes Julius being guarded by the other Williams, 34. Jump shot by Julius. Oh, Charles Gibson tried to get the rebound. Gets snatched away by Shea Alexander. He's like a snake, man. I got the other Williams. Let's get his name together, man. His name is Kendrick Williams, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yep, that's Kendrick Williams with a transition three-point shot. So he's a good player. So OKC finally kept some of the young guys. Kendrick Williams is finally getting some big time minutes, like he wasn't getting the last few years. Number 22, I don't know who that is. Pulls up for a jump shot, Mr. Dante DiVincenzo. So here goes Shea. Shea's pushing, pulls up at the foul line, basically. Nice jump shot. So, I mean, right now, my first impressions of Shea Alexander this season, man, he looks like Clyde Frazier, to tell you the truth. A lot of behind-the-back dribbles, slithering to the basket, knowing when to drive and pull up rather than trying to force it inside all the way. Just pulling up instead of full penetration. I mean, it sounds crazy. As I'm saying it sounds so crazy, man. But yeah, man, instead of fully penetrating, he pulls out and then pulls up. You know what I'm saying? So, keep it funky, guys. Keep it funky, right? But just the way that this team plays is kind of like the what do you want to call it? Kryptonite to the way the Knicks want to play. So hopefully the Knicks can figure it out, man. Yeah, so check it out. So we got Bobby says you think the league is gonna bring back the Supersonics. Yeah, they've been talking about it for the longest time, man. So when they do make the expansion, they're gonna add two teams. So one is definitely gonna be Seattle, and the other one's gonna be Vegas. Like, spoiler alert. So one of those two cities. I mean, in fact, both of those two cities are gonna be the expansion franchises. As far as the other teams like Detroit, I know it's like Detroit has been in Detroit since the beginning of the NBA, basically. So it would suck to move Detroit, but I mean, economically and stuff like that, it's like a bad thing for for Detroit because I mean they don't really have the funds to really support an NBA team at this moment. There's a lot of fans out there, so that's going to be hard to do. Snatch the Detroit Pistons away from Detroit, so I don't know if they'll do that. But like logistically, like if you look at the map, I don't know if you guys want to do that. Let's take a look at the map. Let's look at Google Maps real quick. If I can get the damn cursor over there. So here we go. Let's do Google Maps here. Google Maps. So let's just click Google Maps here. So how do I do this? Let's expand it, right? No, let's expand it. So this is where I am. You guys got a sneak peek of where I live. Queens there. Sliding over here. So let's bring this a little closer. So as you can see, you got Michigan. So take a look at Detroit. See where Detroit is? You see where Cleveland is? You know what I'm saying? These cities are so close to each other. Take a look at where's Toronto? Toronto is over there. You can see it over there. So you got Detroit over here. You got Cleveland, not too far. Uh, let's keep looking here. Fort Wayne. They got Fort Wayne team there. Langston. Let's look at Chicago. Milwaukee. I didn't realize that Milwaukee was so close to Chicago. You see that? Milwaukee and Chicago are like literally right next to each other. So I didn't really realize that they were so close. So it's interesting that these teams are so close to each other like that. But anyway, back to action. 25-16. You got Brunson over the quickly jab steps on number 22 all the way to the basket there. He just floats it. Didn't really try to make the shot. Just floated it to God. Looks like out of bounds by the Knicks there. Josh Gibson's trying to play, man, but Todd Gibson, he hasn't played all year, so he has to get his rhythm going there, his cardio and things of that nature. But then he's old too, so it's like he's fighting an uphill battle. I don't think it's fair that the Knicks called him. He should have been on the Knicks anyway, just taking up a spot, just for leadership. But I don't think it's fair that the Knicks haven't made a move, man, to make the team better about it at this moment. You could be patient, but at the same time, you're making your team play so hard just to stay competitive when they don't really have to, and we have the assets to make moves, man. So I'm trying to be patient, to wait and see what Leon Rose does, man. Of course, we could speculate. Julius is being double teamed. He won't pass the ball. Josh Hart gives it into the Gibson, finally gets a bucket. Nice little pivot. So that's what Gibson does, man. He knows how to pivot, catch the ball, pivot, and score. So the Knicks are down by 10. So the Knicks got to clean this up here. Josh Hart is in here guarding Shea Gildress. Gildress knows how to get to the basket, man. Slithering on the inside there. Still in the paint, pumping, faking, turnaround jump shot, no good. They didn't call anything. We got two OKC players on the floor, but IQ, he didn't. He's attacking kind of wildly, so he gets the foul. But you got to understand, two OKC players hit the floor. It's time to hit the afterburners and try to take advantage because two guys are on the floor. So I mean, the court awareness, the IQ, no pun intended, of IQ is not great, man. I can't say that he's a powerful, excuse me, a point guard or a shooting guard. He's definitely a tweener. You know, but how do what do you use him in? Because if we trade him, right? If we trade IQ and he goes to another team, of course he's gonna play better. He's gonna get as much minutes as he wants. They're probably gonna let him shoot it as much as he wants. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be giving them whatever. He might end up getting 20 points per game on another team. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what do the Knicks need? The Knicks need starters, man. We don't have starters. Right now we got DiVincenzo starting at the 2, which is he's a good player, but he's really like somebody that's a backup kind of guy. He's not a guy that could start. So here we go. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander driving right on Julius there. He doesn't seem to care who's guarding him. That pivot foot is sliding. Kicks it out to Kendrick Williams here. Over to Isaiah Rope. This is Isaiah. Forgot his last name, but this is Isaiah here, number 11. Gets it over to number 22. I got to get number 22's name. He gets a little floater, no good. So let me see if I can get number 22's name here. So Isaiah Joe is number 11. Number 22, I believe, is Wiggins. So Julius cross-court pass to IQ. IQ with a wide open three-point shot, no good. Gibson with a nice rebound. Beautiful pivot, man. Nice rebound. Gets the ball, slaps it to the ground to establish a new pivot foot, spin right in the lane, and just turn around and shoot it, man. Unbelievable. So here goes on the inside. Number 21 drives. He goes over to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, back to 21 for the nice little layup there. So number 21, who is number 21? Number 21, I think, is C. Wallace, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that could be Wiggins, man. I definitely got to get these names right. So there we go. Brunson's being guarded by number 21. Julius being guarded by 22. Faking, dribbling. Turn around. Doesn't realize there's 3 OKC players on him. So here comes the transition 3-point shot. So listen, we need a timeout. Knicks need another timeout. So that's Joe. So that's Isaiah Joe there. So Isaiah Joe's pretty tall, man. I thought he was a little shorter, but he's actually really tall, Isaiah Joe. I thought he was a point guard, but he got some size to him. Here he goes. Brunson driving against 3 players, kicks it out to IQ, gives it over to Julius. Julius drives. Too much pushing. He should have pulled up a long time ago. Pause. Kendrick Williams driving, give it to number 22. Number 22 lays that up. So number 22 is Wiggins. So I mean, the Knicks been needed to call a timeout, but Tom Thibodeau is letting it rock. We needed a timeout. We need a timeout right now. I know we just came off of one, but we need another one. So we're gonna allow the Knicks to fall deeper into purgatory. Here goes IQ driving. Great defense by OKC. I just think they have better. They just match up well against us. Brunson is definitely working hard there. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart fakes a three. He's got to get it up. Shot clock violation. He gets it off the rim there. So Wiggins, Julius Randle got called for a foul on Wiggins there. Sheesh. So you got So they're showing the replay here. So okay, I got to get this together. Wiggins is 21 for Christ's sake. Yeah, so Wiggins is 21. Joe over there, that's Isaiah Joe. He's a 3-point shooter. So there we go. Joe is guarding the ball here. He's about the same size as IQ. IQ can't get the ball in bounds. Hartenstein gets it, slapped it right out of his hands by OKC. He goes Chet Holmgren pushing the ball up the court like a point guard, drives all the way in, off the rim, no good. Josh Hart in there fighting for his life. Shai Alexander gets the rebound. So he comes back out, drives on Grimes, kicks it out to the corner for three. Bouncing around, no good. Hartenstein falls into his lap there. Josh Hart dribbling against number 22. Number 22 definitely sizing up with these guys. It's a matchup nightmare for our players, man. He goes Julius. Julius tries to spin his baseline, being guarded by 3 OKC players, man. So he's looking at the referees to bail him out. You know what I'm saying? Look, he's still got his hands up, looking for the referees to bail him out. It's 35-22. It's not time to argue with the refs. Good spin, good defense, man. You can't complain. I don't see no fouls there. It's really good defense there by OKC. You know, Julius has definitely got to stop shaking his head and start playing better basketball, bro. It's a big thing here. So, I mean, I got Bobby hanging out here on the screen. Shout out to Wayne Dennis. Thank you, Dennis, for jumping into the comments today. Yeah, they biting our style. I never liked. I mean, you know, they just got rid of the iconic supersonic colors and everything, man. It's like that's a shame. It's a shame they did that. You know, shout out to the ownership. You know, they just straight up said, you know what, fuck you, Seattle. We're gonna move. If you guys don't want to support, you guys want to keep boycotting and stuff like that. Say fuck it, we don't need this. We're gonna move to OKC, and that's exactly what they did. They did it abruptly. You know, so shout out to Josh too. I mentioned Josh a couple times already. You know, because of Dort is on the squad. But I mean, what's stopping Dolan from saying that? You know, Dolan is one of the beginning franchises, the New York Knicks, right? Seattle Supersonics was definitely an iconic franchise for the NBA. But OKC just straight up, their ownership just straight up left Seattle and started a new team. Said fuck them, fuck Seattle. You know, Josh Hart comes across all the way to the basket, no good. So they did call a foul. So there's 1.6 seconds left here. So this is a quarter we got to forget. 38-23. With this timeout, the Knicks definitely gotta come together some kind of way to figure out what's going on here. What's going on is that these guys match up well with our club. So what I was saying about the whole Dolan thing, man, is that like if Dolan, they're kicking Dolan out of MSG. That's number one, right? They're trying to get him out of there. He owns the building and the land. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he wants if he's gonna sell the building and move, they gotta pay him. They gotta pay him the money. So they basically want him to vacate the building and then just go somewhere else and then like give the building back almost for free, on a discount, which is garbage. You know what I'm saying? So you're putting him in there. Then people are complaining, that he was complaining about not getting his votes and having to pay extra money, with the revenue sharing. It's all true. They're not listening to his opinion. They're taking his money for revenue sharing. They're trying to kick him out of his own arena. You know what I'm saying? They keep trying to force him to sell the team. They want to take his liquor license and everything. They're doing all bunch of shit to Dolan. But the issue, with most fans is they say, oh, Dolan needs to sell the team. Yo, they literally are fucking smoking him out, man. So what if Dolan says, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of it. I'm getting old now. I want to retire in Vegas. I love Vegas. I got this fear over there. So why wouldn't he move the Knicks to Las Vegas? Now, like I said, if you guys are following, the Supersonics got moved to OKC and it got changed to the OKC Thunder. So if Dolan was to move the team, Dolan would move the team to Vegas and he would change the name to whatever name he wanted in Vegas. And then the Knicks would still belong to the Knicks. But if there was to be an expansion team, it would now be the Knicks as the expansion team. It's like weird because OKC was an expansion team, but it wasn't really an expansion team. It's just a team that moved. So if the Knicks moved to Vegas, they would keep all the players and everything, but they would just lose the rights to the Knicks. The Knicks would still stay with New York City. So whatever team expanded, they would stay in New York, and then they would have to find a new arena in New York, to run the Knicks, man. So that's another thing too. Where the hell are they gonna move the Knicks to? So right now, that's a fantasy thing that I just came up with, But where's Dolan going to move the Knicks? They were saying across the street, there's a couple developing places by Hudson Yards, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But there all those places are taken up now. So where the hell are they going to move the Knicks? In Manhattan somewhere? Or like I said, most of the land is being taken up already. Already has planned for the land out in New York City, in Manhattan, I should say. So are they going to move the Knicks uptown? You know what I'm saying? Or further downtown, like in Battery Park, kind of like in that area down there, Chamber Street kind of area down there. Is there anywhere the Knicks can move down there? Maybe like Chelsea Piers area? Are they gonna move the Knicks down there? That's interesting. Um, are they gonna, like I said, they're gonna move the Knicks uptown? There's places uptown, Washington Heights, Inwood kind of area. There's a lot of places there that they can move the Knicks to. Historic places too. They can move the Knicks to up there. The Bronx is definitely changing in the South Bronx. Would they put the Knicks in the South Bronx? There's places in Queens that they can move to. They move the Knicks to Queens. Would they temporarily move the Knicks to Long Island? Shit, it's like so much like crazy stuff that you could talk about. But yeah, man, and only reason I'm bringing it up because we're playing OKC. I brought it up once before with Josh, but Josh was shooting it down like it can't happen. Like I said, the Seattle SuperSonics literally just the ownership bought the team. They were tired of fighting the fans in the city, so they just left. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Dolan could do the same thing. Dolan can be like, "Yo, I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm just gonna take my team and be out." And they literally can do that. And then the Knicks will have the new franchise will have to be new ownership, and then everybody would get what they wanted. New ownership. Dolan's not the owner of the Knicks. You guys can get what is his name? Bezo from Amazon or whatever the hell you want to own the team. And then we'll have a new franchise starting from scratch where everybody wants to build from within, right? Build in the draft. Everybody will get their wish. You know what I'm saying? As RJ goes to the basket, nice little layup, but he missed it. Hartenstein there to tip it in. Nice offensive rebound there. 38-27. So second quarter, man, Knicks draw first blood, but we got to make some stops here. So 23, I think that's Trey Mann, I think. Gives it over to Holcomb. Holcomb's crossing over, spin move, fake double pump, hook in the lane. Shit. I mean, that dude got some moves. Well, for somebody who's so skinny, man, I just don't understand how we can maintain that. But like he said, he has a similar build to Hartenstein. So if Holcomb can get Hartenstein's body, watch out, man. So anyway, Hartenstein with the ball now, right on cue, gives it over to RJ, back to IQ. IQ fakes it, dribbles, spins in the lane, all the way to the basket. Nice little floater, but he didn't finish strong. He did not finish strong, man. So here we go. Man again pushes the ball, gives the Holcomb. Holcomb was just hooking, coming on the inside. They didn't call anything. Nice little floater right over the top of the rim there. So Holcomb is kicking our ass right now. 42-27. Knicks cannot stop the bleeding right now. RJ comes across the screen trying to give it to Hartenstein over to IQ. IQ wasn't ready for it. It's like, yo, RJ, shoot the fucking ball, bro. So anyway. Oh my God. Yeah, this is annoying, man. Like we need help. This squad needs help. Every time we have a good game, it makes you forget, how bad we are. Not bad, but how much help do we need? Just to cool things down. But then we get reminded every time we play a team like this. We get reminded about the help that we need. It goes RJ, spin move all the way to the lane, shoots it off the glass, knocks it in. It's a good shot by RJ. Here goes Holcomb. Holcomb got a lot of confidence, man. He don't give a damn about Hartenstein. Dribbling, crossing over, comes around him. Pass it over to number six. Number six over to that's Kendrick. No, that's Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams back to Holcomb. Fake in between the legs, driving. Here goes a spin, fakes a spin, taps it out. That finds Trey Mann down by the baseline, misses it. RJ with the rebound. So this is the Knicks bench squad here. We got Grimes, RJ, IQ, Josh Hart, and Hartenstein. So this is the Knicks featuring RJ here. I don't like it. RJ, good move though to the basket. Wasn't able to finish there, but Josh Hart looks like it's Knicks ball. They're gonna call a jump ball. So I think that's a good play. That's a good call there by the refs. Call a jump ball there. Good call by the refs there. Because look, it could be Williams, but call a jump ball. Just just leave it like that. So I like the call. So this is Rajon Smith. What's good, man? I hope you got some good parlays today. I know you lost some money the other day. I'm taking a break from gambling for like at least until maybe at least into the new year, man. So I've been like lately. I think I'm down $700, man. I was up 1,200. Now I'm down 700. Like, damn. It goes on one of the Williams guys, number 8 drivers, gives it to Trey Man. Knicks defense is definitely checking in a little bit better, but Holcomb, he's taking it down, kick it out. They call a foul though. But as you can see, like there's a difference between the way say like a Chet Holcomb drives and the way that IQ drives or something like that. Is that the guys are Holcomb is like literally trying to score, but IQ is not trying to score. He's just trying to drive and draw the foul. He's not really trying to score. Chet Holcomb is literally trying to score, and he gets fouled on the way scoring. So anyway, number 8 drives, Hartenstein with the block. So they're gonna call a foul. I mean, so what the hell? So they wanna call the OKC guys want the goaltending. It might be close to goaltending. I'll give them that. So it goes Williams, number 8 drives, little floater. Was it goaltending? It might have been over the cylinder. So I don't know if they're gonna review that. Like a Hartenstein. No, they're not gonna review it. They might review it after the first shot. So here comes Jalen Williams. But if they're gonna allow him to shoot 2 shots here, then it's not gonna be goaltending. So it goes Jalen Williams with the first one, makes it. So there's no review. See, Tom Thibodeau's definitely using some of that beard butter or whatever the fuck, man, because it looks like his beard is starting to grow in a little bit. He needs to put on a hot towel on that thing, tame it a little bit. Here goes Josh Hart, inbounds to IQ, right hand side. IQ just takes over and just gets stripped by number 8 there. Number 8 all the way to the basket. So number 8 came in and just started wrecking all kind of havoc. So that's Jalen Williams, if I'm not mistaken. So he came in again. He's wreaking all kind of havoc. Just cleanly stripped IQ. RJ now 1-on-1 cross court pass to Grimes. Grimes for 3, knocks that down. 32-46. We're still within striking distance, man. All it takes is like a couple stops and a nice little Knicks run, and we'll be making it a game again. But Knicks gotta play some defense here. Holcomb, he can go 1-on-1. He pulls up for 3 there. No good. Knicks fighting for the rebound. Josh Hart's too small, but still got it. Josh Hart, cross court to IQ. IQ jab steps in the lane there for a floater. He was shooting that all the way, so that's why it was pure. So good shot by IQ there. Knicks can use a stop. Now that'll cause OKC to make a timeout. But Trey Man is driving. You got Williams back to Trey Man. Trey Man being guarded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein takes the drive. He kicks it out to number 8 off the back rim. Holcomb with the rebound there. Knicks got to swarm him. Got the shot up and still able to score. He probably could have got fouled there. So Chet Holcomb's been kicking our ass the entire game here. So the Knicks are looking for that run. We just can't get it. Here goes RJ. Way too much dribbling, man. Gets all the way into the lane there. Holcomb was ready. Grimes with the unselfish pass to IQ for the 3-point shot. So OKC's calling a timeout because the Knicks, that's a good timeout by OKC because the Knicks are knocking on the door for a run. The Knicks just can't make a stop. So for OKC, they need to regroup to get some of their better players back in. Just trying to figure out how to catch our Knicks guys. And on the Knicks side, we got to figure out how we can get some stops here, man. Because it's one thing if we're making shots, but we got to force them not to make shots. And so our defense is broken now with this kid, Holcomb, going wild on us out there. Yeah, man, we need size, bro. It's a flawed roster, but it hurt. Let's look at the Knicks roster real quick. Let's do ESPN scoreboard real quick. Check out the ESPN scoreboard. Always give me grief. This damn box score stuff. So using ESPN real quick, that way you don't have to keep messing up the NBA.com stuff. Just look at the Knicks, man. Randall, Hartenstein, Brunson, DiVincenzo, and RJ Barrett. Just looking at the starting lineup there, right off the bat, we need to upgrade DiVincenzo. We need a real shooting guard. Hartenstein, is decent at center. So I mean, all the other positions are fine. We just need to upgrade that 2-guard spot, whoever that can be. This player is available. We keep talking about DeRozan, man. DeRozan could be that guy. Trade for DeRozan already. If you want to talk about backups, Taj Gibson needs to be the 12th or 15th man or whatever it is. He needs to go back to the bench and be like a just a bench person, like Herb Williams. He needs to go and be Herb Williams for us right now. I like Josh Hart off the bench, but we got Josh Hart, quickly Grimes. And what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? So some of these guys need to go. Some of these guys need to go. One of these guys, Gibson needs to go. He needs to be replaced by a real backup big man, preferably a center. Josh Hart is fine. IQ, listen, IQ, if you're going to keep IQ, fine, but Grimes needs to go. Either Grimes or IQ or both need to go. If you're going to replace Grimes, needs to be replaced by another forward. Another forward with size, somebody that can play defense and shoot the three. Same thing like Grimes, but a small forward. Just logistically, that's what we need as a team. We need a 3-and-D guy with size. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that. Like I said, I mentioned Jeremy Grant. Everybody forgot about Jeremy Grant over there in Portland. So let's look him up real quick. Jeremy Grant. So we got Jeremy Grant here. Let me see if I could take a look at his basketball stats real quick before we get back into action. So right now this year, Jeremy Grant is averaging 22. Is he averaging 22 points per game? Well, let's look at his last 5. I mean, all these ads. You got a 30, 22, 20, 17, 13. If the Knicks got a player like this, to be a real small forward for us, slide RJ to the 2, that's what everybody wants, right? So I don't know why we haven't tried to get this dude. He's 29 years old. He's around that age. So I don't understand why we haven't tried to get him at least, somebody like him. Absolutely. The Knicks still can't make stops here. But like I said, he's averaging 22 points right now. Rebounding wise, he never was a good rebounder, to tell you the truth. He had him playing power forward. 3.7 rebounds is atrocious, man. 2.5 assists. The steals and blocks are like right there, not quite 1. But he's been scoring a lot, man. So add Jeremy Grant to the Knicks. Not saying that he's going to give you 20 points per game, but he'll definitely give you 15, 14, 15 on a winning team, right? Maybe even give us 22 points per game, But if he was to get him, that definitely would help us a lot here. Let's get the scoreboard. Here's who's that? RJ with the shot? I missed the shot there. Somebody scored. I think it was RJ. So here goes Trey Mann there with a nice little fake crossover step back jump shot. Knicks fighting for the rebound. Hartenstein gets it. So Tom Thibodeau didn't make any adjustments. We're still rocking with these guys. Josh Hart just drove into 3 OKC players. Damn, RJ is bringing the bag out today with the dribbling bag. He gets fouled. So RJ has been going crazy with the dribble today, man. Like I said, he's not really known for that. But if he can do that, then we need to get him a small forward. Like I said, I mentioned Jeremy Grant. Let's get Jeremy Grant. Get Jeremy Grant in here. Let him be the replacement for DiVincenzo. Then DiVincenzo goes to the bench, right? Like I said, bring our guys back. DiVincenzo will go to the bench, right? So then you have DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Quickly, and Grimes. 2 of those guys got to go. Right off the bat, Quickly and Grimes are the easiest 2 guys to trade. You know what I'm saying? So trade Quickly and Grimes and get you 2 players that actually can fit. Off the bat, looking at Portland's roster, like I said, I'm quite sure they have centers available that we can take along the ride. Maybe get another team involved some kind of way and get us another player. Just give me 3-and-D guy that has some size to him. I would hate to lose Quickly, man, but listen, if we gain Jeremy Grant, lose Quickly, we lose Grimes and bring another taller 3-and-D player that plays similar to him but just taller. Then that works for us, man. That definitely works for us. So anyway, back to the game here. We got IQ. Just give it to Grimes. Grimes back to Hartenstein. So Tom Thibodeau's rocking with these guys. So I mean, these guys, this group does have energy here. So RJ comes over for the screen. Pulled out a little bit too soon there. Turnaround jump shot off the glass. He's good. So RJ's been going one-on-one here, creating off the dribble. Very uncharacteristic of RJ, man. So he got one. He's growing one today. So Jalen Williams there in between the legs gives it over to number 11, just Isaiah Joe. Gave it back to the other Williams, over to Trey Mann for 3. Misses that. Hartenstein with the rebound. Just lost the ball there. I mean, my phone just now. So it's going to be Knicks ball there. So Brunson's coming in there. Who's coming out? Brunson's definitely coming in. So if Brunson's coming in, I think Grimes is out of here. So Hartenstein just gave the ball into Brunson. So Brunson's got to pick it up to get it across. There, here he goes. So you got Brunson. Takes a screen from Hartenstein over to Hart. Hart to IQ for 3. That looks good. Knocks it down. So we're creeping. We brought the lead back to 5. So this is what we do here. So Josh Giddey's back in the games. This is basically a point guard here. Gives it over to Isaiah Joe. Back over to Kendrick Williams there. That's Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams got some bop to his game. Over to Isaiah Joe for three. No good. Off the top of the backboard. Turnover, Knicks ball. And so the Knicks are cooking right now with Brunson in here. Let's see if we could get Brunson involved. So the OKC big guys are coming in. So I see one of the Williams just came out. You got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander just came back in. Kendrick Williams and well, they have three Williams actually. Kendrick Williams, they have Jalen Williams, and they have another Williams. Anyway, Brunson top of the key now. Get caught in a switch with Kendrick Williams guarding him. He drives, gets all the way to the dotted line, face up and under, up over the rim, gets it. Hartenstein should have got called for over the back, but he didn't. You got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander like a snake, just drives all the way into the paint there. Got Dort, fakes a three, drives. He falls to the ground, throws it out of bounds there. So it's going to be Knicks ball. So Dort tripped, trying to draw the foul. Good stuff. So no foul. He just he hopped over there and fell to the ground. No foul. Like literally no contact. It's crazy how these NBA players, they always calling for fouls and then they look at the replay, right? They look at the replay just like we look at the replay and they still think he got fouled. Like, you fucking guys, man. Unbelievable. Go Brunson. That's another thing too. When I play, man, I hate people that lie, man. You know, it takes away from the game. Brunson kicks it out to RJ for three. No good, front of the rim. Got Dort with a rebound. Josh Giddey fakes the dribble, dribbling on the left-hand side. Josh Giddey is a weird-looking dude. A lot of pumping and dumping and able to get it right over the top of the rim. You know, I think that's what they've been doing. I feel like every single player has been driving on the Knicks, going right over the top of the front of the rim. So Brunson is posting up a power forward, dude. Brunson was literally posting up Kendrick Williams. Kendrick Williams was plays center sometimes. So that's incredible to me. He bumped him and moved him out the spot too. So Knicks making some substitutions here. Josh Hart is out. RJ with the inbounds. Steven Chenzel's back in. Okay, Julius is in too. Brunson takes a Hartenstein screen, gets caught in a switch, double team. Tried to give it to Hartenstein. No pass available. RJ back up to Brunson for three. Knocks it down. Damn, bro. This guy Brunson, you know, heavily guarded, shorter than everybody. Looks like he's off balance. Still nice and strong. Gets that shot nice and pure to the rim. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander drives there, slithering like a snake, man. DiVincenzo tried to catch him from behind. Another pause, right? Try to get him from behind there. So, you know, good defense by DiVincenzo, but I mean, he got his work cut out for him guarding Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at that. Dort had was all in Brunson's face, but still didn't affect him. Yeah, man. So look at this. I mean, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander looks weird, man. he looks like he's made of clay. You know? Know what he looks like? He looks like this dude. Look at Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I know you guys watching the game, right? But you're watching me too. Black guy from the Nerds. Where's he at? Where's he at? One more time. Black guy from Revenge of the Nerds. God. Larry B. Scott. I don't know if you guys can see that face there. I mean, why does Google have to be so loud in my ears, man? Shit. So anyway, Larry B. Scott, there he goes there. You know, looks just like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's get some more pictures up here so you guys can see. Does this guy look like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or what? You know what I'm saying? So anyway. You always play like either like gay characters or, you know, nerdy characters. Weird. Anyway, Brunson has the ball, 56-48. Wow, Julius RJ just got called for a loose ball foul there. Did they call it on OKC? So I don't know what happened there. It looks like they called it on RJ. RJ got called for a loose ball foul. So anyway, Knicks got to get in the game here, man. Too much silly mistakes and stuff. RJ's coming out the game there. RJ played pretty good, man. So, you know, respect to RJ. You know, RJ's not consistent, man. A game like today, he's definitely holding us down. But how many times does he piss away, like, you know, his minutes and stuff? Shea Gilgeous, wow. Josh Hart was guarding him. and then Josh Hart goes away from him, and then Shea just steps back and pulls up and knocks it down. Knicks are just not playing well, man. Look at that. Brunson passes to Julius, and Shea just goes right over the top. Here comes Shea with an extra step there. Good defense by Brunson, able to stop the ball there. But it's out of bounds on the Knicks. Good defense by Brunson. But man, the Knicks are just a step slow on every single opportunity, man. This is just like, this sucks, man. So look at this. Josh Hart pulls off of him, so Julius was supposed to step up, but there was no communication for Josh Hart. Josh Hart was guarding him, and then he just walked away. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, man. So anyway, let me find where we are. So I see Bobby Santiago there. Once again, salute to Raj, man. Did you got any good bets today, man? Yeah, so I just think this is a bad matchup for us, man. I don't, the Knicks can come back, absolutely, because they almost did. They cut it to 5. So now the game is back up to 11. So I mean, it's still possible for the Knicks to catch up, man. But they just have too many good players, man. I'm gonna look at it again here. Take a look at their guys. Let's scroll down. Look at OKC. Holmgren, you can see his skill set, man. He's kicking our ass. Jalen Williams' skill set is crazy. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is unguardable for us right now. Josh Giddey's been playing good too, unguardable, getting right over the top of the rim on us. Dort is a good player, he's a player that does well against us, 3-point shooters, 3-and-D kind of guy. Shout out to Jay Williams off the bench. You got Bertans hit a 3. You got Kendrick Williams also could do some things scoring. Trey Mann is like, all these guys are like, you have to guard them. Wiggins, shout out to Wiggins. C. Wallace play a little bit of minute stage. So you got Wiggins, Isaiah Joel, Trey Mann, Kendrick Williams, Jay Williams. You got Bertans. All these guys you have to guard. You have to guard them because they will score if you don't guard them. But then as far as like 20-point scores, they have 4 of them. They have literally 4 of them. The last game, all 4 of them scored 20. So we got Holmgren, like I said, Jalen Williams, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey. All those guys can get 20. At any given, they can get 20 all in the same game, like they did the last game. So the Knicks don't have that. The Knicks don't have 4 guys that are guaranteed that can get you buckets, fam. RJ is not guaranteed all the time, and also IQ is not guaranteed all the time. But the problem with IQ is IQ comes off the bench, and RJ, usually doesn't play well until he's coming off the bench with the bench crew. That's when he gets into his groove. So these guys don't need to be separated to get in the groove. These guys just show up and all 4 of them are just playing well, So that's the issue with the Knicks, man. Tom Thibodeau saving players on the bench and stuff like that. That's the way that we play. But every team in the NBA, they don't do that. They just have their players and they set their offense and the way that they play according to the players that they have. But the Knicks, like I said, Knicks play behind the 8 ball every single game, man. So Josh Giddey inbounds pass here. Looking to get the ball in bounds, gives it to Shea. Guarded by Josh. Shea is very slithery, man. I keep calling him that, but he is. He just turns around, shoots it. So slick. He's like unguardable, man. Brunson literally taking his time getting across the timeline there. Hot potato with DiVincenzo spins into the lane, steps back, kicks it out to Julius. Julius stops, fakes the dribble, gets all the way inside. He tries to dunk it, but ends up getting a nice little finger over with the left hand. So that's been something different with Julius this year, coming right over the top of the rim there. Josh Giddey, just a simple drive, spin, and then finish. Can't be stopped. It's just too tall. DiVincenzo transition 3, knocks it down. So that's a nice play there. DiVincenzo with a transition 3. So that's 53-63 according to these guys. Let's get the scoreboard back where it was. Shea being guarded by Josh. Comes around the screen. So I didn't like Shea as a point guard, man, but he absolutely is a great point guard, man. Interior pass there to Josh, Dort. Good defense by the Knicks. Here goes Josh Hart dribbling. Kicks it back out to DiVincenzo. Transition 3. Give me that. Knocks it down. So we're going to get an OKC timeout probably. Here they go coming across the timeline. So it looks like they're not calling a timeout. So we got Shea's going to rock with it. So the Knicks need to make a stop. If the Knicks can make a stop and score, then we're going to get an OKC timeout. So Shea drives and gets fouled. So that's definitely a run stopper there. So, I mean, that was big time right there. Josh Hart with the rebound. So Josh Hart's rebounding ability only shows if he's playing, off the ball. But if he's playing power forward, like they said he's going to be the backup power forward, that's not The guys are not paying attention, man. And these guys are the ones that get paid millions of dollars, six, I can't even say six figures, but like high six figures. You're talking about millions, $1 million a year, that type of thing, to be executives, and they can't find these little problems. Shit. I mean, that dude looks like the Revenge of the Nerds guy. Shit is crazy. Yeah. Brunson pushing the ball here. We got a minute, 18 seconds, almost to the halftime here. So Brunson pushing off Dort, man. Like Dort is not bigger than him. It's crazy. Julius with a big time rebound now on the inside, bounces. He's pouncing. Gives it over DiVincenzo with another three off the front of the rim there. Josh finds the rebound. Gives it over to Julius. Julius fakes the three, drives. Good defense there by Josh Hart. Just poked it right away, man. Shit. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's out. Nice pass on the inside there. Hartenstein tried to. That's DiVincenzo, fam. DiVincenzo tried to jump and block that. So they call a foul? Are they going to call offensive interference? What are they going to call? My Lord. A big time play there by DiVincenzo. Watch DiVincenzo running the court here. See DiVincenzo? Comes in there, jumps up, and tries to block that. He hurt his hand probably. So they're going to call offensive interference there? Shit. So I don't know about offensive interference. Take it. If they call it, that's what it is. But I mean, he got the balls to jump up there to try to block that. But I mean, if DiVincenzo was like 4 inches taller, man, then we wouldn't have a problem. Yeah, man, but that's the difference between DiVincenzo and Josh, man. They play so much bigger than they are. But that only works if you have other players on the roster doing their job. Because I mean, what DiVincenzo, what Josh does is like, it's incredible. But like I said, it only really shines when you have other guys playing traditional positions around them. Anyway, Brunson being guarded by Dort. Dort is reaching, and Brunson is teaching with a nice little floater in the lane. Getting over to Shea. Shea walks up the court. Shea got a long torso, long upper body. Comes across the screen there. And good screen by Dort. Wow, Shea, a nice pump and dump, able to get the ball right over the front of the rim and knocks it in. So that's something the entire squad does, man. They're able to get that ball right on the front of the rim, man. Adios mio. So I see Dwayne Dennis here going crazy with the typing, man. So let's see what you're saying here. So he said the thing that bothers me is that this team is so small and not athletic. The team is good enough to hustle their way into the playoffs, but that's it. Yeah, man, it's a shame. It's definitely a shame. You have to think about it. IQ's contribution is good, but to tell you the truth, we need somebody that can start to do that, because DiVincenzo can come off the bench and do some scoring. Josh Hart can do it too, if they put in proper roles. Get them a small forward, to a real small forward to work with off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Get the starters a real starter to play with them, and then you'll see the difference. But the Knicks have to make proper moves. But my thing is, why are we waiting? What is the holdup? Why are we waiting? I know that the trade deadline is coming soon. The trade deadline, I believe, is February 8th. I believe. Let's Google that. NBA trade deadline. So yeah, February 8th. There goes the trade deadline. February 8th, man. So I know we got time. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, in a week or so, we can change. It'll be a month. And then that month, we're gonna get a lot of rumors and stuff like that. All those rumors are bullshit. But I mean, are we gonna wait till the last minute? And February 8th here, the season might be done by that time. And personally, I would like to see I guess other teams too are waiting to see what's gonna develop, as far as moves and stuff. So I get it. But when it comes to February 8th, man, the Knicks have to make a move. We have to make 2 moves, man. There's so many different ways we can go. People are throwing out there to trade Julius. I mean, guys, we should be above that right now, because I mean, this team is like literally plays so hard, so getting rid of people want to trade Brunson too, I know people are heartbroken because so many people want to trade RJ now, but at the same time, we have to get better, so 69-60. This could have been ugly, man, but the Knicks cut the lead to 9. So I'll take it, man, because I mean, the Knicks, it looked like we were going to be shut up by 20 at one point. The Knicks cut the lead down to 5, went back up to 9. So, I mean, I think the Knicks are still within striking distance. We're talking about a 3-possession game. So I mean, the Knicks start off the beginning of the second half on a 5-0 run, force OKC to call a quick timeout again, and the Knicks are back in the game. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm not really too worried about it. But just the topic of conversation every single podcast, man, is just like how do we get better? And I'm telling you, like I think we might need to get off of IQ. IQ coming off the bench, okay, cool, man. But I just don't think that's helping. I just really don't think it's helping. DiVincenzo off the bench is good. Josh Hart is good off the bench. Um, we need a better backup power backup center. Excuse me. I really like Andre Drummond. If we can get Andre Drummond to come off the bench, that'd be fantastic. If we can steal him from the Bulls now, because I mean the price of drugs done went up, man. So I mean we might have to give up a first rounder or two second rounders to get Drummond now. Drummond just had a 2020 game. Drummond's still in his prime. It's not like Drummond is like old. He's in his prime still. He just turned 30 not too long ago. So Drummond's still in his prime. So, Drummond could come here and come off the bench and give us all these rebounds and stuff. Hartenstein could still start for now. Drummond could come in and give us those rebounds and putbacks and scoring on the inside off the bench. That'll be fine. That definitely will help us out a lot. Like I said, find that small forward, that can come off the bench and help us out. They could play tweener, small forward, power forward. They could hit the three, play defense. You know what I'm trying to say? That's off the bench. Starting wise, if we get Jeremy Grant here, Jeremy Grant, I think will fill the void. Slide RJ to the two, and that'll be a more stable, small starting lineup for the Knicks. And then the bench will be much better too, because like I said, Josh and DiVincenzo off the bench will be great. Add a Drummond, to that. Now that's a really good three-man off the bench, but then add that extra small forward in it to make it a nine-man rotation. And there you go. Now you have a team that could do something. Now you have a team that's kind of scary a little bit. Then keep in mind you still got Deuce McBride in the mix off the bench if we need him. We still got a few other players too that we can use off the bench too. So we don't lose everybody. Of course, Fournier will have to go. So it's not. I mean, every time there's a trade rumor by a fan on Twitter, especially, everybody says, "Oh, what would you trade to get this player?" Let me think. Grimes and Fournier, 2 first-round picks. Like every single freaking move is the same freaking trade. It's like, wow. Let me guess. Let me give you a good trade idea. Fournier and Grimes and 2 first-round picks. Give me Durant. Give me Kevin Durant. Shit is ridiculous, man. But anyway, we at the halftime show here, so let me get Dwayne Dennis up out of here. All you guys, shout out to Dwayne. Thank you for contributing. Lord have mercy. But let's get into some halftime stuff, man. Halftime report. Sliding this over. Let's take a look at the quarter by quarter in the summary. You see 38-25. That killed us there. 38-25 is a nightmare for the Knicks. But look at the second quarter, 35-31. So as I say, it's really like playing basketball is like really you got to take from quarter to quarter. We lost the first quarter. We won the second quarter. So now in the third quarter, if we mimic the second quarter, if we win 35-31 in the second quarter, then the lead will be cut again. And then in the fourth quarter, all we have to do is do the same thing. Win the fourth quarter again, and we win the game. Win the next 2 quarters, and we win the game. That's it. There's too much thought being put into that. But if the Knicks start off, and get the third quarter of death thing again, we're gonna be in trouble. But if the Knicks come back and play, be patient, because that's our MO. Be nice and patient, then we should be able to slowly peel away a victory today. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the game charts. Gotta minimize it. Game charts here. So we're looking at shot charts for each team. Knicks on the left. So typical Knicks shot chart here. Really good percentage, 51%, 21 for 41 in this half. So this is basically typical Knicks shot charts here. On the opposite side, a lot of shots on the ball there. They put up 7 more shots than us, and you can see it. There's a lot of shots in the paint. A lot of shots right at the rim. As you can see the circles right around the rim. There's been a lot of over-the-top layups right on the teeth of the Knicks defense, man. So, the OKC, the way you beat the Knicks is that every time we make a mistake, run on us. That's the thing. But OKC's been taking it to the next level and just running it right up the middle, man. So, good kudos to them. They've been hitting the threes too, but we're not down by that much. We're only down by 3 possessions, 9 points. So, biggest lead by OKC was actually 17, man. So, I mean, the Knicks it was looking pretty ugly for the Knicks, man. But the Knicks came all the way back from 17 to cut it to 9. So, That's all a good sign there. Rebounding wise, Knicks are smoking them rebounding wise, 29 to 18. Assists are dead even at 11. OKC has more steals. They've definitely been slapping the ball out of our hands like crazy. Excuse me, blocks are even. Turnovers, my God. So the OKC defense has definitely been creating a lot of turnovers. Look at their turnovers. One. They got one turnover to the Knicks 10. The Knicks never get 10 turnovers like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to tip your hat to the OKC defense. They just match up really well with the Knicks. You know, so the Knicks have a problem there. So hopefully we can control our turnovers in the second half, and that'll be the keys to the game there. Field goal percentage 51 to 56, kind of dead even there. 47 to 50, you know, as far as percentage wise, and then 71 to 77. So that all works itself out there. Points in the paint, OKC is killing us 34 to 26, man. You know, so like I said, they've been getting right over the top, finishing off with these fast break points. They also lead in fast break 17 to 10, and second chance points 6 to 2. Knicks are leading in that. Yeah, man. So I mean, the Knicks gotta eliminate their mistakes. So that's keys to the game here. Eliminate our mistakes. Stop turning the ball over all the time there. Um, you know, stop turning the ball over. That's it, basically. You know, they've been rebounding well. Um, and then just figure out a way to stop their fast break and just play Knicks basketball. But it gets that right back down to play Knicks basketball. We could beat anybody, even without the help. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, this team deserves help. So there's definitely that definitely goes without saying there. So anyway, let's get into the box score stuff. Slide on over to the box score. Let's see who they give us first. They give the Knicks first. So looking at RJ Barrett, 8 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. He was 3 for 7 from the field. So that little portion of the game where RJ was going off, I felt like he scored way more points than 8. But he has such high uses in that little period there. It just seemed like he did more scoring there. So, but 8 points, three assists, 2 rebounds. Got no problems with RJ today, playing really well today. Um, Julius, typical Julius, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 turnovers. He's been contributing to the turnover problem. He's been going at double teams, triple teams. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to cut that out. I know he's been successful holding the ball while being double teamed, finding open passes and stuff like that. But I mean, that's something that needs to be revisited as far as the game plan. Hartenstein fighting for his life out there. They're going right over the top of the rim. Hartenstein's getting lost on switches. That's what's been happening in the first half, in my opinion. You guys watching the same game. 2 points, 5 rebounds. He has 1 block. So I mean, he's giving his all there. If he finishes the game with 4 points and 10 rebounds, he's doing and 2 blocks, he's doing his job. You know what I'm saying? So DiVincenzo's 4 for 6, definitely more than we expect. 11 points already on, definitely competing against his OKC team. So I definitely appreciate DiVincenzo there. Only 1 rebound, nothing else to speak of as far as stats. You got a turnover and a personal foul. Jalen Brunson, excuse me, 4 for 9. Hasn't really been able to get loose, man. 9 points. He does have 9 points, but scoring wise, he has 2 assists. He got 1 steal. He actually has a block too, Mr. Brunson. Um, but he hasn't really been able to get loose, man. It has to do with their defense. Their defense is crazy. I mean, they need to put a dress code back in the NBA, man. I just watched this dude on the sideline looking like Chris Tucker from the Fifth Element. Shit. Anyway, Taj Gibson coming. I'm not even gonna say nothing about Taj, man. He don't belong on the team. He's a little bit too old. I like the pivots. He made a couple pivots on the inside for scoring, which was good. But he's definitely playing above his head now, man. Thank God for him to stepping up, to take on the challenge, man. But he really should not be out there. Josh Hart, trying his hardest, man. Only got 2 points. He got 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Definitely trying to contribute to the game. A lot of ball handling, pushing the ball, trying to push the action. So he's been trying. Quickly with the scoring, 3 for 6, 2 for 3 from the three, 2 free throws. Like I said, he's been scoring, but outside of that, his basketball IQ is not good. IQ's basketball IQ is horrible. So if IQ is not cooking offensively, scoring wise, then it just doesn't look good. So I mean, a lot of his attempts were kind of like weird, and just definitely not finishing strong, not finishing assertively, looking confused and lost a little bit on offense. But he frequently looks like that. So anyway, Grimes hit a three. He got 2 rebounds, 1 assist. I mean, he's just a 3-and-D guy. But like I said, Quentin Grimes, they got him listed at 6'5". 6'5", 210. If we can get a guy in here 6'7", 6'8", You know what I'm saying? That would be fantastic. One player right off the bat, even just to mention the OKC players here. Let me bring this back to here. Let's bring this well we'll get to OKC's actual team in a second. But I just want to talk about Darius Baisley. Darius Baisley. So we've mentioned this guy before. So this is not the right player. So his name is Baisley. So there you go. This is Baisley here. So I mean, let's look at some highlights since they won't let us since they won't let us pop the name up there. So anyway, this is his top plays here. So I mean, this is him here. He's dribbling the ball, running up the court there. See him running the court, able to finish and dunk. He's 6'8". He could play power forward. He could play small forward. He's a 3-and-D. He can create off the dribbles. Look at him getting all the way to the basket, finishing with the contact there. This is him in OKC. He last played with Brooklyn. So he goes on the inside, taking contact. So I mean, he's a good basketball player. I think there's somebody that we need to pick up. So if you want to talk about picking up somebody off the street, Darius Baisley, that will definitely be that guy for us, man. So, I think that's interesting. If we can get a guy cheaply, he's definitely a guy that we should probably pick up. So if we can get DeRozan and Andre Drummond in the same trade, bringing him to the Knicks here, and then add Darius Baisley to be that small forward off the bench, then I think you wrap it up and you say, hey, let's see if we can get this championship, man. Because I think the Knicks defense, the Knicks identity as far as bully ball, that's what's going to get us to the championship, not set players, you know. But like I said, give Julius some help, get DeRozan here maybe, or like I said, get Jeremy Grant or somebody in here with a pulse that can score. Get somebody extra in the starting lineup there to take the ball out of Julius's hands, let the ball pass a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Extra rebounding, extra defense, extra length. Out there. I think that will help the situation so much in the starting lineup. And then off the bench, like I said, we got Josh Hart. We got DiVincenzo. So if we move off of Grimes, if we move off of IQ, as long as we improve the small forward spot, starting small forward spot, and bring in a legit backup center, and legit small forward, then it's fine. Then it will be fine. We won't miss IQ, and we won't miss Grimes, and we won't miss whoever the extra players that I can't think of right now. We won't miss those guys, because we'll have replacements that fit the team better. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you got to think of this stuff with an open mind. So let's look at these guys. I thought Dort played good. He finished with 3 points, only 1 rebound, 1 assist. Very physical. Definitely playing defense against Brunson, trying to be physical against our guys there. So he definitely contributed that way. Jalen Williams was cooking us today with 14 points. No other stats to speak of though. He has 1 assist and 1 steal, but 14 points, definitely cooking us. I was gonna wait for Chet Holtman, but I guess we could talk about him. He was 4 for 7. It seemed like he was kicking our asses, man. But he only had 8 points. It seemed like he had 20 points the way that he was cooking us, man. Only 3 rebounds. So that's what I'm saying. If the Knicks would bunker down, we could beat this team. It's just I feel like we got shell shocked a little bit by the skill set of some of these guys. Josh Giddey was able to get over the top a couple times, but he only got 6 points. Shea Gilgeous has 19. So I mean, he's one guy we can't guard. So Shea Gilgeous might end up with 45, 40 to 50 points tonight. Everybody else, Casson Wallace, that's one of the guys I couldn't really tell who was who. Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins. You got Bertans played a little bit. Jalen Williams is out there. Trey Mann. So all these guys here, they're just live bodies. Kendrick Williams, these guys are just live bodies. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. They just, like I said, they're athletic. They can play defense. These guys can score a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to play defense on them or they will score on you. You know what I'm saying? But as you look at their stats, they don't contribute to the game stat-wise. That's interesting. So, I mean, all those are signs for the Knicks to be able to sneak a win here in OKC. So, I mean, it's all about how we prepare in the second half and how well we pass and take care of the basketball. If we do that, I think we can win this game here. I mean, so good halftime analysis there. Good stats. Good stuff to talk about. With the squad. But I really think the Knicks can win this game here. But it really depends on, like I said, on the game plan and how we attack it. If there is a game plan, we gotta trust Tom Thibodeau. Yeah, man. So bringing it up here. Shout out, I see somebody here. Shout out. Let me just eliminate all that bullshit and just say what's up to Trish, man. So what's up to Trish? Happy Merry Christmas to Trish. New Year's is coming. So Trish D, she hit me up with some news, man. I don't know if I wanna mention it, but I see you mentioned the email here. So Trish emails me every once in a while. We speak offline and stuff. So we said I only saw email now. Okay. I reply, you can check later. Okay, cool, no doubt. So definitely salute to my girl Trish. Hope everything is okay on her side of things. Shout out to hit him up into place. So we're back in business now. So Julius Randle, 3-point shot in the corner, a little fade. Hartenstein fighting for the rebound. So I mean, a little bit of the same shit right now. The first shot of the game. Josh Giddey trying to get right into the teeth of the defense. Josh Giddey being guarded by DiVincenzo now. Josh is going to try to get Oli to back. Oh, he takes a bump to Hartenstein. Man, that was an offensive foul. Shit. But they're going to call a foul on Hartenstein. Get the fuck out of here, man. Damn, man. Yeah, shout out to Trish. Oh, we got on LeVon Carson too. Shout out to LeVon. Yeah, we should be able to win this game. But listen, respect to them. They're 19-9, so they're a good basketball club, man. So this is not like the OKC from last year. So that I just got to emphasize that they're 19-9 right now, so they're good. They're a good club. Yeah. So yeah, he's yeah, a lot of the guys have gotten robbed today. But OKC draws first blood here to get the first point of the half, 17-60. So I mean, let's see what the Knicks do here. We got RJ. They're playing hot potato. Julius to Brunson. Over to DiVincenzo. We got Julius trying to set a screen for DiVincenzo. That's a way to give Julius some post presence, but he wasn't able to get it. Nice drive by RJ, able to get the dunk. So they're going to call illegal screen there. So no basket there. Unbelievable. So I mean, all these little tic tac stuff was destroying us right now. So let me check my email, Trish. I'm not getting notifications anymore for anybody that's trying to contact me. I don't know what's going on there, but OKC misses a shot. Here goes Brunson, full head of steam, looking, gives it over to Julius. He wanted to, but Julius spent. So Julius is confused. Knicks are confused. Hartenstein is confused. They're trying to give Julius the ball. So Julius is a little frustrated. So I mean, bad possession there by the Knicks. Everybody's confused. Julius is yelling at Hartenstein. Julius is being fronted in the post. Here goes Holcomb, spin, dipping, looking like Kevin McHale out there. So he's able to score again. So he has 10 points. Like I said, I thought he got 25 at this point, the way he was playing. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to take some time to look at this email. So we got DiVincenzo, Brunson top of the key, comes around a Hartenstein screen, pulls up for three, misses that. Oh, Brunson with his own rebound there. He falls to the ground, but the OKC is gonna get called for a foul. So yeah, man. Yeah, so no action really happening right now. You got 3-point, basically a 3-point stand here by OKC to start the second half here. Knicks got to put the ball in the basket. This is like garbage. They keep waiting for these guys to come back here. So Brunson goes to the basket, and one of the cameramans almost take Brunson out. So Brunson has definitely helped out the cameraman just now. So good stuff there. Making sure we're in the same spot there. 10. Yeah, we're about in the same spot. I'm at the 10:05 mark. Of course, I'm always behind a few seconds on the game clock, but I'm at 10:05, but I'm pretty close. I'm checking out this thing here. Yeah, definitely, man. So shout out to Trish. I just read the email. So I mean, you're going through a lot, man. So hopefully, things start to settle down and you can begin next chapter. So Knicks with a score there, 62-72. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander brings the ball up the court, being guarded by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo kicks it out to Hart. I mean, Shea kicks it out to Hart, to Dort. Excuse me. Lord have mercy. Julius. I need some help. Julius drives extremely hard to the basket. He's trying to get the referees to change the tide here as far as calling fouls and stuff. But yeah, man. So all right, well let's get some more action here. So the Knicks are about to inbounds. Brunson over to Hartenstein, back to Brunson. Hartenstein is open. He tried to slide the ball in there. A lot of kicking by OKC. Call the kickball, so it should be Knicks ball again. So Knicks a little bit frustrated. It's like they're right there. They're trying to make that breakthrough. They just can't do it. So we'll see what happens here. Inbounding here. DiVincenzo trying to get the ball in. Can't get it in. Cross court pass to RJ. RJ throws up the three. I mean, he just didn't have it too, man. He kind of like flung it with his left hand. He flung it. So I didn't like that. Shea dribbling up the court, being guarded by DiVincenzo, made him step back so he can step back. Julius and RJ fighting for the rebound. So I mean, the Knicks are just all discombobulated, man. Brunson comes across the screen, fakes a pass to Hartenstein, gives DiVincenzo a 3-point shot in the corner. He knocks it down. So big time shots hit by DiVincenzo, man. He's been holding us down today. I believe DiVincenzo got like 40. Yep, he got 14 points right on cue on the scoreboard there. It goes Kendrick Williams. Not Kendrick, that's Jalen. Step back 3-point shot, shooter's touch, man. Sheesh. He knocks that down. 75 to 65. Brunson, nice little crossover on Dort. Dort can't guard him. Brunson tried to scoop it in and give it to Hartenstein. So they're gonna call a foul. I don't know what's going on there. And these refs, the refs are not giving the Knicks they're not giving the Knicks fouls here, but the Knicks have to play better. The Knicks are behind the 8 ball every single time, so I know they're frustrated, but they just have to keep on playing. There goes Brunson around a Hartenstein screen. Hartenstein's gonna get caught for a legal screen to keep fooling around here. Hit Hartenstein right in the jaw. Damn, man. So I mean, this is just the way the game is going. Brunson penetrated there, tried to get the pass to Hartenstein, hit him right in the jaw. Freak. Unbelievable. Shea goes Alexander, being guarded by Dante, made him fall. Sheesh. Back to Dort for three, no good. All OKC rebounds with a long rebound. So they're gonna call foul on the ground here. Ay, Dios mío. Knicks are playing hard, man. They're trying their best. You know, I keep forgetting to take the vibration off my phone. But guys be knowing that I make podcasts. They know the Knicks are playing and they just be texting me like crazy, texting me and calling me. You know what I'm saying? I never answer my phone, but the Knicks are playing, they're gonna keep calling me. Hey, yo, you watching the game? Yes, motherfucker. I'm doing the freaking watch along. You know I am. Goes Brunson, comes in and makes a tough floating shot there. Chet Holcomb just fell to the ground. I don't know what happened there. Shea Gildricks bringing the ball up the court. Those long ass names is crazy, man. But you can't call him Alexander because people don't know him as Alexander. People say his whole name, like he's in trouble. RJ pushing. DiVincenzo with a sneaky little pick there. RJ spinning. He had a shot. See, RJ had the shot on the right hand side, but he spun back to his left hand. So there's little things like that need to be cleaned up in his game, man. But it should have been cleaned up by now. He's in year 4, for Christ's sake. Anyway, RJ over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo to Brunson. Brunson around the screen, pulls up at the foul line there. Definitely got fouled. They called it that time. So this is how the Knicks chip away here. The Knicks were down by 9. They let OKC come up a little bit, but then we came right back now. So Brunson has to complete this play here to make it 70. It'll be 70 to 77. Knicks are working hard and only took 2 points off the board here. That's if he makes his free throw. If Brunson makes the free throw, the Knicks have been working hard the first few minutes of this third quarter, only to cut the lead to 2. Sheesh. Yeah, thank you, Trish, for the helping out here. Shout out to Kerry Cox. Shea all the way to the basket. Good defense by Hartenstein. Slapped the ball out of the rim there. Here comes DiVincenzo, full head of steam, gives it to RJ. RJ forced it. See, RJ should have just pulled up. The extra little move was so idiotic, man. Oh my God, watch this. See right there. What's the fucking point? What is the point of that extra move? Man, we all play basketball, man. We all know that guy that does that, man. RJ is that guy. Like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, definitely big time move there. Here comes Julius. Julius inside. He's another one, but he's able to finish nice and easy. Did they call a foul? Golly, they are beating the hell out of Julius. Julius is definitely frustrated. So OKC called a timeout. So he's gonna make a little comment to the referees there. But I know it's frustrating, but guys got to stay in the game. So all this hard work the Knicks are doing, man, we still only cut the lead to by 2. So the Knicks are still down by 7. Yeah, man. But I mean, that's such an idiotic play there by Julius. I mean, by RJ. I mean, he's. I mean, I just don't get it. You see the distance between the defender and the basket. The defender's on his heels. The defender, as a defender, you're looking. Okay, I looking. I can see I'm at the baseline. So let me stop. I'm at the the side of the paint there, so I can see that with my feet while I'm playing defense. So I'm just gonna stop. So then RJ decides, you know what? Let me just battering ram myself all the way to the rim. When he could have easily just stopped right there, made a nice little floater, or just stopped completely and just pulled up for the jump shot. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just a basketball IQ. It's something missing there, So that's frustrating, man. Because little things like that, like if we had a guy like RJ that was a little bit smarter out there scoring wise, like let's say if we had Josh Giddey instead of RJ, that it would be night and day. It would be night and day. RJ instead, I mean, excuse me, Josh Giddey instead of RJ. You know what I'm saying? It would be night and day. It's crazy, man. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, this NBA .com, they're not updating either, man. So I don't know what's going on. They just be hating on the Knicks. I don't understand. So I'm refreshing the ESPN. So yeah, ESPN is not updating the stats. So I don't know what's going on there. So I mean that's like extremely annoying. Like as a fan, like you're trying to watch trying to you know, ever since the internet has been available, man, I've always been using the internet as like look at that. They haven't updated the points. That's weird. So anyway, back to NBA.com. This is the actual score, 79 to 72. So ever since they had like the internet, I've always used it as a companion to watch the game. I can't even tell you the last time I actually watched the game listening to Mike Breen. You know what I'm saying? Because I do these watch alongs, so I don't hear anything anymore. But even before the watch alongs, when I was just watching the game on my own and stuff, I would never watch the game listening to Mike Breen. I would turn the sound off, or I would turn the radio on. You know, I would turn the radio on, listen to whoever was on the radio. But I don't really like the guy on the radio. His voice and stuff like that. They actually are pretty good. Him and I don't know the guy's name, but Monica McNutt is working with him too. So listening to Monica McNutt in that way on the radio is kind of weird too, because she's a little baritone in her voice. But she's still very good though. You go Josh Giddey, just very smart man. Takes a bump, knows to turn around in the spot to shoot it. Just so smart, man. Just a smarter basketball player. I long for that. I long for smarter basketball players, skilled but smart, but just with a higher basketball IQ. Brunson is one of those guys. Brunson comes across the screen there. He had a jump shot. Josh Giddey's there. Josh Giddey's trying not to foul. Josh Giddey's now guarding Brunson. Gives it over to Josh. Josh fakes, drives, gives it back to Brunson. Brunson takes the DiVincenzo screen. Comes across over switch now. Oh, big time move going up under the play there. Josh Hart was on a tightrope just now, almost went out of bounds. Man, he was on his tippy toes like Michael Jackson just now. Julius pinch post gets to the dotted line there, spins off the back rim, but they're going to call a foul. Are they calling travel? No, they're calling a foul there. But there's another thing too. Like Julius is smart. He's good. He could play. He's good. But there's little things with him that he does too. That's off. With the way that he plays. Like sometimes he spins the wrong way, or he does the same thing that RJ does sometimes. But Julius is just better than RJ all around. So I mean, it is what it is. Julius makes the first one. Look ugly though. Whew. So Julius is starting to release new colorways there. As you can see, the sketches on his feet is the same ones he's been wearing, but they're just definitely dumbed down with the colorway there. So I kind of like it. Look at these guys in the crowd. Got children out there. He's out there with his titties out. It's unbelievable. Second free throw is up. So look at the lead, man. We cut it to 5, man. So this is a dangerous place for OKC to be, because all the Knicks need to do is make another stop. But OKC's been doing a great job of making these opportunistic points here. So Shea against Julius, wow, like a snake, go all the way to the basket, man. It's like Julius they couldn't even touch him, man. I live with that. Julius pumping and dumping against 2 players there, cross court over to Josh Hart for 3. He knocks it down, but they're gonna call a foul on Julius there, man. So Julius has definitely been splitting defenses and stuff like that with a double team. He banged himself in the head, got to be smarter. You see the double team, you got to get rid of that ball faster, man. It's him splitting the defense and swinging his arms. It's not really going to work too well in the playoffs, man. We'll see. This is a new strategy he's been doing this year. We're gonna have to see how that works. Yeah, oh man, I messed up something. Here goes. Yeah, on transfer. You know, I keep bringing it up. What's the guy's name, man? My God, what's Money's name? Anyway, he has a podcast, right? He said that RJ, former Nick, he said that RJ is irrationally confident, and I think that describes him to a T. You know, RJ is literally irrationally confident. The way RJ plays, you would think that he averaged 30 points per game. Just the type of shots and the way that he makes moves and stuff. Like he acts like he does that all day long. Like you can't guard him. You know what I'm saying? But he's so like, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Like he is the answer, but he's also the anti-answer too. Shea kicks it out to number 22, and I don't know what he was looking at. But here goes Brunson. Give it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, full head of steam, pushing the ball up the court. Gives it back to Brunson. Brunson comes across the Julius screen there. Julius, gives it back to Brunson. Hot potato pass there, like he's throwing paper airplanes. Julius, nice strong head of steam there. So the referees have been paying attention. So Julius has been getting fouls, man. So Julius was complaining a lot up until this point. So the referees are definitely adjusted. So the referees are giving Julius what he's been asking for, getting these free throws here. So look, a nice strong drive by Julius there. So Julius is gonna get some free throws. Enough for nothing, man. Julius, I like the way Julius plays, man. I enjoy it, man. But like I said, we just like if we had an extra scorer, then Julius wouldn't have the ball in his hand as much. So I don't understand why people don't understand that concept. If there was another player here that could score, Julius wouldn't have the ball in his hand as much. Shea just goes right to the basket. Wow, he misses it. Good defense by the Knicks. Here goes Josh Hart trying to take advantage of the fast break all the way to the basket, man. That's like a superpower, man. Like a freight train, able to get to the basket, always finishing nice and strong, man. Can't really stop him on the fast break there. So good play by Josh Hart, able to get all the way to the basket, man. Unbelievable. Good defense by the Knicks, man. Look, taking advantage here of the fast break. Josh Hart winding in there, able to finish through traffic, man. So big time play by Josh Hart. That's what he does. So I love it. But like I said, if you have Josh Hart playing shooting guard rather than playing small forward and power forward, man, have him playing shooting guard would be fantastic. With DiVincenzo playing, basically combo guard in the backcourt with Josh Hart because both of them play a lot of point guard sometimes out there. So if you got DiVincenzo and Josh Hart both taking turns playing point guard off the bench, with their ability to play defense and rebound at the position, that's an asset. But the problem is you got to have guys playing the power forward and small forward and center that can actually play those positions. Have three guys that can play those positions with a Josh Hart and DiVincenzo playing the guards. Now you have now you have like a plus. Now you have something unique that not much teams have. Two guys that can defend and rebound at the guard position the way that they do, fighting for the rebounds, hustling on plays and stuff like that. Those guys get rebounds like Josh Hart said in the playoffs. I get rebounds that break teams. If you get those two guys coming off the bench, as guards, that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna break teams by getting those tough rebounds. You know what I'm saying? But that's only gonna happen if you got a good small forward or a good center or a good power forward coming off the bench playing with them. You know, RJ. I mean, he averages 19 points per game. What can you say? But if you look at the last 10 games, I believe is down to like 15 points per game now. So the RJ is so inconsistent that point per game total is going down, you know. But I mean, he still can get you 15 points per game. He can get you 50 points per game. So if he slides to the two, I think that works for him in his favor. But we have to get that real three, But if RJ does stay at the three, then we need to get a real two. Either way, however it works, RJ is RJ could play the three and he could play the two, either one. So if you get a true starting small forward that can get you 20 points sometimes, then let's get him. If you can get a two guard that can get you 20 points per game sometimes, then let's get that guy. You know what I'm saying? Either one, doesn't matter, three or the two. Shout out to these two guys on the screen here. I feel like I've seen them before, at a Knicks event. I'm not too sure. We got a dad with his kids, man. Excellent. See, the mom is there. See, the mom is just like there for support, but the kids and the dad are the ones that are like getting that endorphin rush there, watching the Knicks. Ooh, man, almost a big time turnover there by the Knicks, man. So I mean, the game is tied 81 to 81. So the referees bailed out Shea Alexander. I don't think that was a foul there. Yeah, when the offensive player initiates the contact, I don't understand why they call that. They really need to stop that nonsense, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I love Breen too. I got a chance to meet Breen. He has very engaging eyes. Very creepy, engaging. Super nice guy. He says hello to everyone, shakes everybody's hands. Not afraid to walk amongst the people. Very confident. Got a chance to be around him a couple times outside the garden. Just going to his car, going to get his car. It's crazy. Monica's dope too, man. I would love to meet Monica in real life. But Monica's intimidating, man. She's like, whew, she's the one. DiVincenzo over to Brunson. I mean to Julius there. Julius against 34. That's Kendrick. Over to Josh Hart. Swung it over to the shooter. DiVincenzo in the corner. He misses it. So here goes Shea. He's gonna get all the way to the basket. He does. 22 gets it, kicks it out to I believe that's Wiggins. Brunson dribbling up the court, being guarded by 22. Takes a screen from Hartenstein. Switch to Shea. Ooh, pass to Julius. Nice cut by Julius. Good, even better pass by Brunson. So they're gonna call a jump ball. It's garbage, man. What a great pass there. Good look, good cut, and good look by Brunson and Julius there, man. Excellent. Look at this. Boy, did Julius even know he was open, man? Excellent. Wow, even Julius loved that, man. But we got a jump ball situation. Julius up, taps it, fighting for the rebound. Brunson gets the rebound. So 12 seconds on the shot clock. Knicks got to make something happen here. Brunson tiptoeing. Number 21, looking for the step back. That was coming. 3-point shot, no good. Tapping, fighting for the rebound. Hartenstein, OKC. I mean, both of these teams are competing, man. So that's all you ask for. Shea Gildress pushing the ball there. Number 22 was open. Ooh, little extra pass there. Number 22 is not the smartest, not the brightest bulb in the box, man. So they're gonna call an offensive foul on Brunson. Sheesh. What's Dwayne Dennis? He said ESPN doesn't refresh the score. Yeah, man, that just sucks. Yeah, I got it up here. This is ESPN here, so ESPN finally did refresh the score. But I use ESPN for myself just to for reference as far as this is concerned. So usually sometimes actually right now, like I gotta say it, I'm actually watching MSG Go on my computer right now. So I mean, they must have fixed whatever bugs is wrong with the system. So I usually have ESPN in front of me while I'm watching the game. But right now, I actually have the actual game in front of me. So another miss by OKC. Brunson's pushing, gives it to IQ now. IQ's back in the game. So I mean, it took them long enough to put IQ in the game, but IQ's in it now. Oh, beautiful pass from Hartenstein to Julius. Julius was able to seal off the defender and get in there for the nice left-handed layup there. Good look by Hartenstein. So 83-83, man. This is a game here. Definitely a game. Good defense by the Knicks to stop Shea from penetrating. Hey, but he's a 30-point a game scorer. But yeah, I usually have the ESPN stats right in front of me. That way I could just have a reference for the names and whatever's happening in the game. But I've been now since the game is working, I'll be using my phone. But I'm so into the game right now, I'm not really looking at who has what at the moment. Anyway, turnover by the Knicks, man. Number 22 over to that's Isaiah there. Isaiah Joe gives it back over to number 22. Number 22 is Wallace. So we got Shea crossing over there. Good defense by the Knicks, stopping the penetration. Josh Hart's assignment going one-on-one against Shea. Shea spins and wins on the inside there. Julius comes over. No foul call. Wow. So, I mean, the Knicks got a break there, and then Josh Hart just turns it over. My God. So then Josh Hart literally just throws it right to an OKC player, and then Shea was wide open underneath the basket, and here goes a timeout by Tom Thibodeau. So Prince is bringing the ball up across the timeline. Timeout by Tom Thibodeau. Oh, my God. So, I mean, you want to talk about being able to being so close to have a breakthrough in this game, but two quick bullshit turnovers here, in the mix of these plays here. And here we go. OKC is back up by 4. Ay, ay, ay. Crazy, man. Yeah, you also turn the TV down and listen to the radio. Yeah, I used to really love it when what's the guy's name? Oh my god, when the other play-by-play person, what's his name? He just did a game recently. Let me turn it down for a second. The background noise here with the ambulances is crazy. What's his name? My God. Anyway, the other play-by-play person, he used to do the radio, so I used to enjoy to watch him to listen to him on the radio. It used to be him and I believe Earl of Pearl on the radio. So I used to like to listen to those guys. It definitely was better. I'm old enough to remember when Marv Albert used to do the radio with well what's the other guy the Czar, not the Czar, this illustrated what's the guy's name? Oh my god, I can't think of anybody's names today. um Andres, it used to be a color commentator for the Knicks, but he passed away. Shout out to the other guy too, man. I got to think of some of these guys' names, but he retired from being a broadcaster in MSG. So I mean, Brunson just threw the ball away. So they're gonna review it. Tom Thibodeau, he wants Tom Thibodeau to review it. So Tom Thibodeau calls timeout, and they're gonna review it. So I mean, they are definitely arguing with the refs here. It's crazy. So I mean, this is just an ugly, ugly point in the game here. Got Hartenstein is bleeding again. Golly. So I think he must have bust his stitches. So, I mean, this is a frustrating part of the game here. The third quarter, ending the third quarter. Oh my god, man. I don't know how we could watch sports like this. Like we have so much invested in this, so much time invested in this, so much energy, man. Look at Brunson hit it off of Hartenstein. So they're gonna call it Nick. They're gonna call it OKC's basketball. So Brunson is like review it. That's gonna be OKC's basketball. Oh my god. Yep. You're right, man. You're right, Trish. But it's frustrating, man. We definitely need something. We need something different out here. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, the calls takes away from the game too, and it just zaps the energy out of you. I get it. They want to get the calls right and stuff, but back in the day, sometimes the referees makes mistakes. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. But the referees never took over the game. They used to sometimes, but I just feel like back in the days, even though it felt like some referees had it out for the Knicks, or had it out for certain players or whatever. Of course they said they have that scandal with the betting scandal and stuff. So that we had our problems in the '90s and the early 2000s and stuff. But I mean, all this stuff when it comes to like the replays and arguing with the refs about ticky tack calls and stuff, it's just too much for me, man. Sometimes it can be too much. So we'll talk about Murray. I haven't mentioned Murray. I mentioned him in the prior podcast, but we'll talk about it since Trish is here. So we got Julius there, takes bump there. He's being guarded by three guys. So Hartenstein was able to get it to lay it up, but they call a foul on Julius on the ground here. So Julius was being guarded by three guys, man, and he's still able to hold the ball. So that's interesting. So my thoughts on Murray, I really don't like it. But here's the thing. I'm just right now at this point, I'm just into getting that starter. We need to get a starter, you know. So if we get Dejounte Murray, as a starting, he'll be a starting two, or possibly starting point guard, depending on what happens there. I actually have a thought, with this, that I want to make a dedicated pod to. But just for the gist of it, for the time being there, getting that extra the starter, it just will make the Knicks so much more legit. But the issue is if we get that starter, we're gonna have to trade IQ for Dejounte. Dejounte Murray, we're gonna have to give up something good for him. So I could see IQ going to Atlanta and playing in Atlanta with Trey Young. I could see that happening. I could see Trey Young IQ becoming a villain in the Garden. I could see that happening too. Good defense by Hartenstein against Trey Holman. But Dort comes in there, eats up Hartenstein's stomach just now on the drive. Pause. Anyway, 89 to 84. Knicks are down by 5, man. Brunson brings the ball up the court. IQ's dancing and prancing here, trying to set screens there, but he's not doing anything. Brunson finally gets into the paint there, but he gets fouled. Yeah, so that's how I feel. Like Dejounte Murray, I don't like him. I think he's a knucklehead. You know what I'm saying? But if he comes to the Knicks, if the Knicks decide to use him, whatever, he's a good player. He plays good defense, really good look, good long arms. He's 6'5", so he could definitely play defense on whoever Brunson can't guard. But he could also give it up offensively too. So Dejounte can give you 20. He can give you 20 points off the bench. And then also too, you take the ball out of Julius's hands. But the issue with that too though is does a player like DeJounte temperamental wise, can he play with Julius? Can he play with Brunson? Can he play with RJ? Does his attitude fit the squad? So that's something that needs to be talked about too. But skill wise, I just think that would be perfect too. But it goes right along to every player that we've ever mentioned. We just need to get an extra starter. I think we'll be fine off the bench. We have plenty of role players. We need to get starters here. So Chet Holmgren, like I said, this guy, he plays like a small forward, man. A lot of skills, but he's playing center. So here goes Brunson driving, kicks it out to IQ for three. That should be good. Knocks that down. Right on cue there, 89 to 91. So the Knicks are staying here close. Excuse me. So here's Kareem Grant with the Rich Paul stuff. I think that's unfortunate too, man. You know, the whole agent stuff. So Rich Paul is becoming like what's the other guy's name from Falk? David Falk? Yeah, he's becoming like David Falk, where David Falk basically represented all of the stars in the NBA. He represented Ewing, he represented Jordan. Kinda I'm uncomfortable here. Represented Jordan, he represented Ewing, he represented a lot of stars, and he basically had a stranglehold on the league. He was getting paid like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So Rich Paul is definitely on that level now where he's like being disruptive to what's happening out there on the basketball courts. You know what I'm saying? Dictating what happens out there as far as who goes where. So I think that's unfortunate. So to give these agents so much power that they dictating what's happening in the league, that's no good, man. That's bad for the game, in my opinion. So Josh Hart is on skates. He cannot guard Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So anyway, Julius and Brunson fight for the rebound. Brunson gets it. Brunson got to get across the fucking timeline. IQ gets it. Gives it to Brunson. So Brunson's setting up. So Julius is yelling out, calling for guys to do something here. So I guess Julius wants to get the pinch post pass. Brunson drives and he takes the bump. Oh, Chet Holmgren just with a big time block there. So here comes Isaiah Joe. Good defense by IQ. Ooh, big time defense by the Knicks man to prevent that play. So I mean, oh man, good stop by the Knicks man. But listen, 89. We gotta refresh this. 89 to 93. We're right there, man. Really knocking on the door. So let me do this real quick. Slide down and take a look at that summary there, the quarter summary. So in the third quarter, the Knicks won the third quarter. So clap that up. 29 to 24, the Knicks won the third quarter. So the Knicks are doing their job, yo. The thing is, the Knicks have to do the same thing. We won the second quarter by 4. We won the third quarter by 5. You know what I'm saying? So in order to take the lead now, the Knicks are gonna have to do it again. So can the Knicks win the fourth quarter? That's the issue right now. That fourth quarter kicked our asses, man, 38 to 25. But we won the second quarter, like I said. We won the third quarter. Can the Knicks win the fourth quarter, man? So I believe that if the Knicks win the fourth quarter, if we win the fourth quarter by 4, we're in overtime. Oh my god! But I feel like the Knicks. Look at the defense. We cut OKC to 24 points. You know what I'm saying? So the Knicks are gonna have to do it again. We're gonna have to play better defense again. Stop these guys in the fourth quarter. And definitely it's gonna be a fucking dogfight now because they definitely have better offensive players than us. You know, they have Shea. They can make clutch jump shots and stuff. But we got our guys too. We got Brunson, we got Julius, we got RJ, we got IQ. You know what I'm saying? We got our guys that can hit clutch shots too. So this is gonna be a battle to see who really wants it here at the end. So I mean, I'm here for it, but I'm definitely definitely like spent right now when it comes to the Knicks. Let me see. All right, so you say you're talking about IQ here. So what are you doing with Quick? If you're gonna get DeJounte Murray, you're gonna have to trade quickly. Because what's the point of trading for DeJounte Murray and we're still gonna keep all these guards? So I mean, somebody's got to go. Right now, IQ, we got to pay IQ. So you might as well just trade him because we have IQ's replacement on the roster already. His name is Josh Hart. Josh Hart comes off the bench. He should come off the bench as a shooting guard, not a power forward or a small forward. He should come off the bench as a shooting guard. So DiVincenzo should be coming off the bench as the backup, combo guard. The both of those guys are combo guards. So let them come off the bench to do their job. So if you got DiVincenzo and Josh Hart off the bench, you're good. Starting wise, if you got Brunson and DeJounte Murray, you're good. You got RJ still at the small forward, so as long as you don't break that up. You still got Julius. As long as you don't break that up, you're fine. So you walk out there with Julius and RJ, which is good. You still got Hartenstein out there. You got Brunson, but then you got DeJounte Murray. That's a good starting five there. With DiVincenzo and Josh Hart in the backcourt. So now the issue is backup center, and then you need another forward, another legit forward to play coming off the bench. So I mean, it's not that hard. It's not rocket science. So the Knicks need to figure it out. We might even be able to snatch a player off Atlanta as OKC scores again. They got this guy Wallace. He scores again. Ay, ay, ay. IQ driving, floater right over the top of Giddy. So the Knicks are knocking on that door, 95-91, man. 4-point lead here by OKC. Knicks got to play some defense here. OKC's trying to swing the ball. Gives it over to number 21. 21 is Wiggins, I believe. Josh Giddey trying to get the ball into Wiggins. Hits RJ right in the face with the ball. Swings it out to Wallace for three. He misses that. RJ pushes the ball. Knicks got to score. They have to. Here goes RJ. RJ between the legs. Right there, RJ should pull up. He doesn't. Kicks it out to Hart. Give it to Grimes, and he pulls up immediately. So he knocks down the three. Good shot there by Grimes. Timely three-point shot brings the lead to 1. 10 minutes and 39 seconds on my clock, guys. Let me slide the score back up. So we got Jalen Williams just launches a three-point shot. He makes a dagger three-point shot there, man. Definitely timely. Big bucket there by Jalen Williams. Sheesh. So here we goes RJ, full head of steam there. Scoop layup, no good. No foul called. Just not a good drive there by RJ. He was being guarded by two players. Chet Holmgren there, bringing the ball up the court against Gibson. So we got Jalen there in between the legs, pushing with the elbow there. So they call a foul on Gibson. I don't know how Gibson gets hit in the throat with an elbow and they call a foul on Gibson. Oh my God. Yeah, so like I said, if we get DeJounte Murray, then I'm okay. I'm okay with trading IQ. Because we got DeJounte Murray. We got the starter. We got the 20 points starter. We got the all-star. DeJounte Murray's a former all-star. So I'm good with that. Like I said, and I'm good with Josh Hart and DiVincenzo off the bench. So I don't care about IQ at that point. IQ can do whatever he's going to do in Atlanta, but the Knicks got better. You know what I'm trying to say? But like I said, we can try to pluck away one of those players off Atlanta. They have a lot of small forwards there. Here goes IQ dribbling. The ball needs to move, man. IQ is dribbling too much. He's being guarded by Holmgren here. He's going to try to blow past them. Not a good idea. Cross-court pass to RJ. Three-point shot in the corner. That's good. Nope, no good. Oh, my God, RJ. So he goes Giddy dribbling over to Holmgren. Oh, he just knocks. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Like if you got your elbow and you're literally throwing the elbow straight up, why aren't they calling the foul, man? I mean, how many times? Like this guy, Tom Thibodeau is calling the same. He's saying the same thing. He's saying the same thing to the ref that I'm saying. What the fuck? That's what he said. Look at he drives. Look at Holmgren. Just throws the elbow right. I mean, what the fuck is that? I know they could probably call flopping on Gibson, but come on, man. Like he literally threw the arm, man. It's like it's like blatant as night as night and day there. Yeah, thank you, man. Let me get that up there. I keep forgetting to post this, man. To keep that up there. Yeah, man, hit the like button, man. For guys that are coming in and out, taking a look and see what I'm saying here, hit the like button, man. Show your brother some love. The like button, like I said, it's nice to get super chats and that type of thing for guys that pop in and give super chats sometimes. Also, too, there's a Cash App thing on the screen there on the right hand corner if anybody wants to use that. But aside from monetary like that, hitting that like button goes a long way, man. So if you're coming in here, this is almost like a tip cup. Hit that like button just so to build the channel. You know what I'm saying? You build a channel. Number one, it keeps me motivated to keep coming in here to do these podcasts. That's one thing, because it'll get more people to watch. And like I said, that was definitely motivation for me, to basically be away from my family, man. Because I literally work 12 hours a day, man. Literally work 12 hours a day at work, man. 5 days a week. Then I come home, and I go right into this room to do these podcasts, man. So I mean, I love the Knicks. It's something that I love. It's not your fault. It's something that I love. This is what I did to myself here doing these podcasts. But I mean, to support that, all you gotta do is hit that like button. And I mean, it literally goes a long way. That's how this YouTube thing works. Especially with comments too, comments on videos. Like shout out to Dwayne Dennis today. He hit me up with some comments. A couple other guys here that Trish usually does that too. Mighty Finesse pops up in there sometimes. Some of the other guys too. Shout out to Almighty. What's good? He just popping in here. Yeah, man. A lot of you guys use the comments, so comments is definitely something that can help too. So, like I said, I'm not going to be asking for donations and that type of thing. My thing is hit that like button. That's all. That's more than enough, man. Word up. Shout out to the young brother here with the nice white beard. He probably is only like in his 40s, looking good. Yeah, standing up there, definitely probably couldn't wait to this game here so he can watch his Knicks. So trading for the saving trading IQ for the big wing player, but who is that guy, man? Who's that big wing player? Who's coming? If you're saving for that big wing player, you got to name him. You got to name that imaginary player who's out there. Imaginary playthings. You know what I'm saying? IQ just going to nowhere, but the referees just bailed them out. So it's a 2-possession game here. We got 9 minutes left. 2-possession game. IQ has a chance to cut it to 4. See, I mean, that little pushing that IQ did is fine, but throwing the forearm and the elbow up high, it's not good, man. It shouldn't work. That shouldn't be something that happens. Sadiq Bey, is not bad, but he will be a restricted free agent like IQ. So but the thing is, like I said, trading IQ and getting Sadiq Bey and DeJounte Murray, how could you argue that? You can't argue it, because Sadiq Bey will be the small forward that we're looking for, and then RG slide to the 2, and that's fine. But if we get DeJounte Murray and Sadiq Bey will probably come off the bench. I might even say RJ should come off the bench since he plays so well with the bench unit. Let him come off the bench. Then we start Sadiq Bey. I like that. Start Sadiq Bey with DeJounte Murray. All of a sudden, our defense gets better as Holdren just hits a 3 right in the guts, man. 103 to 96, man. The Knicks are running out of options here, man. IQ, full head of steam all the way to the basket there. Cross-court pass to Grimes. Grimes is so stuck on that three-point shot. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Over the top of the backboard, man. OKC basketball. So you get what I'm saying? Like, if we get Sadiq Bey, I think you got to start Sadiq. So start Sadiq. If DeJounte Murray's coming along with him, then you got to start Sadiq and DeJounte Murray and have RJ come off the bench. I think RJ coming off the bench is great because we literally his best option is playing with the bench unit. So you still got RJ off the bench with Josh Hart and DiVincenzo. Add somebody like a Drummond. Oh my God, Drummond would be nice with that unit. So now you got your 4 guys coming off the bench with Sadiq Bey and DeJounte Murray. Now let's go for it. Now let's really go for it and enjoy these playoffs. Walking in there knowing that we got a good squad for your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I don't care what names pops up in there, but just fill the holes that we need help in, and I think that's all we need there. Man, Jalen Williams got 25 points today, man. Here goes IQ driving, being guarded by 2 people, just dribbling to nowhere, comes around the screen. So that's what I'm saying. IQ's just dribbling around to nowhere. RJ's looking to get the ball. He got it now. He drives on 3 people. He drives to nowhere. You know what I'm saying? IQ's driving around to nowhere, and then RJ drives to nowhere. So I mean, it's just two players that we just can't rely on. But like I said, Dejounte Murray gives us a better option because we know he can get 20 points per game. He's a former All Star. So we know Dejounte can really cook and score. You know, pass the ball and defend, and he's a legit 6'5". You know, so I mean, having Dejounte dribbling around instead of IQ. I mean, how much difference would that make the Knicks? How much better would that make the Knicks? If you got somebody like RJ coming off the bench, and then you added Sadiq Bey to the squad, and Sadiq Bey is starting with the better defense and the better 3-point shooting and things like that, how much better are the Knicks? You know, how much better did the Knicks get? Really better. So anyway, so we got Jalen Williams, man. He's definitely cooking with grease there off the top of the backboard. Yeah, Josh Hart, man, he just ate that rebound. Dort had no chance. IQ transition 3-point shot, fakes it. He jumps in the air, bro. Hartenstein fighting for his life on the inside. He's trying to give somebody the ball. He's being attacked. Gives it to RJ. RJ catches it and shoots it. In and out, no good. So for all the fighting and stuff like that, RJ just pisses away the jump shot there. He goes Dort over to Holgram. Back to Dort. Yeah. The lead is back to 9, guys. Dort pulls up off the back rim, no good. Brunson tried to get the rebound there, but number 22 goes over his back. They're going to call a foul. So somehow the score is back up to 9. So I mean, the Knicks have been fighting an uphill battle this entire game. So we literally have walked right into crunch time right now. So we're approaching the 7-minute mark. We're in crunch time now. Hartenstein's a good center, man. He's definitely working hard inside, So I definitely tip your hat off to him. Yeah. He goes IQ just launches a 3 and he knocks that down. Oh my God, the stress! What a shot! IQ just out of nowhere just hits that 3-point shot. Josh Giddey standing tall, being guarded by Brunson there. So OKC's moving around. Holcomb gets it, crosses Hartenstein over, spins, wins, kicks out to Jalen. Jalen's been kicking our ass. Alley-oop to Holgram. Good defense by Hartenstein. Interior pass to Dort. I mean, Hartenstein is everywhere. So, I mean, that referee, what foul did he call? Could he even see the play? Anyway. So I mean, you've been saying you wanted Ingram for the longest, man. But like I said, you got to be realistic. Like people still talking about Cat, you know. NBA standings. People keep talking about. People keep talking about Karl Anthony Towns, but Karl Anthony Towns is on the best team in the West right now. So why do we keep talking about him, fam? You know. So I mean, just look at this here. Where is New Orleans? New Orleans is 17-14. So I don't think they're going to trade Brandon Ingram, fam. Hartenstein just got a nice little dunk there. So the Knicks are still within two possessions here. So the Knicks haven't got closer than 5 this entire run here. So now the lead is back up to 8. So I mean the Knicks have cut it as close as 5, but we just have not been able to we've cut it to 1 actually at one point. But OKC just comes right back. He goes, Julius finally gets the ball, man. That was an opportunity to get a clutch jump shot there. Oh wow, the Knicks fighting for the rebound there, able to get it. Julius sidesteps, gives it to IQ. IQ sidesteps, gives it a short jump shot, knocks it down. Man, oh man. Knicks are working extremely hard, man. Still to be down by 6. Oh my God. Yeah, but as you can see on the screen, man, the OKC is literally right there. I mean, Pelicans are literally right there, 17-14. Why would they trade Ingram? I think that they're more inclined to trade Zion, though. But I don't think I want Zion. Here goes Dort with a bomb, misses it. Here goes Brunson pushing the ball. They're being guarded by Giddey. Crosses him over all the way inside there. Shot is up. Oh my God, no foul call? Like, damn, these refs. I mean, that was such a late call, bro. Like, God, man. What took him so long to make that call? And when he's on the other side and he he's like to the back of the play, he calls it right away. But now he's standing right there watching Brunson getting fucked up, and he doesn't call anything. Like literally, the referee is literally looking at this shit happen, and it took him forever to blow the damn whistle. Like, what took so long? Like Brunson is literally driving right at him. So he has the beeline to the play. So how does the referee not see it? Yeah, man. Oh my God. So go back to the scoreboard here. So Laurie Marketing, that's another name too. That's going to be interesting also. But Laurie Marketing, like people keep saying, oh, let's trade him Fournier and Grimes for Laurie Marketing. Like, I mean, Laurie Marketing is a 20-point a game scorer, man. He's been scoring a lot the last couple years. So I mean, we're not going to get Laurie Marketing for scraps. Trade him with first round draft pick and the pick swaps and all this other bullshit. Like that's not gonna get Laurie Marketing. You gotta be realistic. Danny Ainge is the president over there. So Danny Ainge is not gonna trade Laurie Marketing for scraps. He literally traded Donovan Mitchell to get Laurie Marketing. So why would he trade Laurie Marketing to the Knicks for scraps? I don't know, man. So you say IQ for Murray and RJ for Ingram. Do you think that's enough? Throw draft picks in there. Everybody says throw draft picks in there. Okay, but still, that's still not enough for both of those players. But like I'm saying, why would the Pelicans trade for Ingram? Trade Ingram, excuse me. On the other side, Atlanta, the experiment of DeJounte Murray and Trey Young is not working. Look, where's Atlanta? Oh, at the bottom. Atlanta is 12 and 18 right now. So they need to do something. They need to do something. Do they think they can win this year, or are they going to give up on the season and do a nice little hard reset, try to get a high draft pick, and try to eliminate some salary, that type of thing, and start fresh next year? Is that what they're going to do? So they're in a rock between a rock and a hard place right now. So they're more inclined to trade a Dejounte Murray. They're more inclined to do that. But not the Pelicans though. And not Minnesota. The Minnesota's literally the best team in the West. They're the best team in the West. New Orleans is 17 and 14. They're right on the heels of where the Knicks are right now. The Knicks are 17 and 12. They're right on the heels of where the Knicks are. So, I mean, are the Knicks going to trade Julius and piss away the season? No. So why would they trade Brandon Ingram to piss away the season? That's just my thinking. That's what I'm thinking about. And the Knicks are still down by 6. Sheesh, man, this is a stressful game. 4-4 right now. So hopefully that gives us some luck. So now I'm starting to get some lag here for the first time. I'm getting a lot of lag, actually. Good defense by Hartenstein stopping the ball here, but the referees are calling all kind of fouls here. So like I said, out of nowhere, all of a sudden I'm starting to get lag. Fucking ass. So let me refresh it. The first refreshing of the game. I mean, it's been fantastic so far. So let's see if what happens here. If I can get back into this game. So I'm back. So they're definitely arguing, but Holcomb is getting his free throws. So hopefully I don't get that lagging again. But shout out to Chet Holmgren, man. For anybody that I grew up with out in East New York, shout out to my boy Oscar. Oscar used to grow up in pink houses, went to Catholic school with me and all this, in pink houses in East New York. He used to come to the block and play. He literally looked exactly like Chet Holmgren, man. Super skinny, man. He was like maybe like 6'1", 6'2", and he was like a buck, like 118 pounds, man. Yeah, he was so skinny, But I heard he found bitches, man. Shout out to my guy Oscar. Oscar was definitely altar boy and all that stuff, man. But somebody told me that he found bitches, so God bless him. Hopefully he's doing good. Now we all in our 40s and stuff, man. So hopefully he's doing good. I would love to hear from him. If anybody's watching and knows him, tell him to hit his boy up. Yeah. So here we go, Brunson. Brunson pushing here. Being guarded by Dort there. Dort with the weird defense, with the weird hands on defense. Julius has it now. Looking to give it back to Brunson. Julius is battering ram there. Brunson sweeps and gives it to Hart. Back to IQ. IQ drives, gives it back to Brunson. Oh, knocks it out of bounds. Good defense by OKC there. 4 seconds on the shot clock. My God. So IQ comes out and RJ's back in. Lord help me. Come on, RJ. Right on cue there. RJ's been choking, so let's see what RJ can do now. Ooh, good defense by OKC there. They're gonna call out of bounds. They're gonna call out of bounds for the Knicks. This is out of starting to get out of hand now. 7 point lead. So they're gonna call. Yeah, it's definitely out on Holgram. But the Knicks are not going to challenge. I think we gave up our challenge already. So Shea behind the back, step back jump shot. Oh my God, Holgram there, out of bounds. Knicks ball. It was Hartenstein. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm watching your comments, guys. RJ corner 3 point shot misses it. Julius Randle fighting for the rebound, out of bounds. There should be Knicks ball. Yes, it is. Should be Knicks ball. Definitely out on Jalen. Jalen looks like my cousin, man. Oh, he looks like fucking Savvy D. Shout out to Savvy D. Jalen Williams looks like a diesel Savvy D. There's Brunson crossover, bounce, give it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein by the 3 point line gets over to the foul, gives it to Julius. Julius fights. Man, Holcomb with a big time block, man. Oh my God, the Knicks are right there. We just cannot come out. Wow, Jalen Williams with a transition three. Oh my God, that was a big time shot there to bring the lead back up to 10. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God. I don't know. Yeah, Taryn Mosey. This is not just first comment, but yeah, this game is over, man. See Taryn Mosey up here a little earlier. He said this team got to make a move, man. Damn, they got to make a move, bro. That's what I'm saying. When we lose it, like say if we lose a game like this, and he's calling, yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. But the way that these games go, man, you just shake your head, man. Like, damn, son, we need a trade. We need a fucking trade. You know, gotta move on. Gotta move on from RJ Grimes picks. We gotta do something, man. We gotta do something. Right now, we rely on RJ too much. We're relying on Julius too much. We're relying on Brunson too much. Get us that extra player, bro. Get these guys that extra player so we don't have to rely on them so heavy, man. They take the edge off. You know. We got too many guys that do the same shit. Trade some of these guys and get somebody in here that fills in needs and solves problems for us, man. You know, we absolutely need a real small forward here. Should we move off of RJ? I think we should. You know, but if we can get a proper shooting guard or like just another guard to play with Brunson, then we got to keep RJ at the three. But like I said, if you could bring Sadiq Bey along with DeJounte Murray, then you drop RJ to the bench. You know, so I mean, there's so many different ways we can go about this here. But Knicks just cut the lead to 8. I mean, time is ticking, man. If the Knicks are gonna win, they definitely got to start doing it now, man. Definitely got to stop these guys from shooting this. Jalen Williams gets another shot, another 3 point shot. So I believe you want to talk about nail in the coffin. I think that was like the nail in the coffin right there, man. Jalen Brunson comes down, crossover, all the way inside. They're good defense by the OKC, man. Just got to give it up to them. Brunson gets in there and then he just sets the screen. I mean, he just makes the contact, and Dort was right there. Dort just now put his hands up like he's praying to God or something like that. But like I said, there's nothing we can do about this right now, man. The Knicks are behind the 8 ball the whole game. I'll take the loss. The Knicks are not a perfect team because we need a trade. As Holgram hits another 3 point shot, so three-point shots back to back, and that's the game, guys. 2 minutes left in this game. The only thing that's going to stop this right now is if all of a sudden OKC can't score and the Knicks start scoring. So right on cue, when the Knicks are down and it's too late, RJ finally hits a three. Shit. The Knicks needed that 3 point shot like 10 minutes ago. So we're down by 10 still. Shea just crossed over hard just now. All the way to the basket. Scoop layup, no good. Here goes RJ with the rebound. So the RJ show, he's gonna start scoring in garbage time now, right? RJ gives it over to Brunson. Brunson against Chet. All the way inside for the layup there. Sheesh. 113 and 121. So I mean, right now, this guy's walking the ball up the court. You got to meet these guys right at the line here. 21, 20 seconds. A little bit too late now. If the Knicks make a stop and score, and they're gonna call what? They're gonna call a foul on the floor. Oh my god, hey man, I'm right there with you, man. Would I trade IQ for Sexton? Uh, do the Knicks need Sexton? You know, we already got Brunson, so I mean Sexton. If you've been looking at Sexton's last couple games, man, let's do that. Let's just look at let's do what's his name? Colin Sexton. So look at Colin Sexton. You know, this guy is meant to be a Nick, man. I would love for him to be a Nick. Shout out to State. Me and State was campaigning for him. Um, this is not like the computer here, but look at the last couple games here. You got 20, 16, 19. He has some big time scoring games recently. You know, let me click this real quick. I mean, this game is over. I hate to say it, man. It definitely hurts. But look at the last 5 games. Like I said, 20, you got 27 in there, 20, 20, 20, 19, 16, 20. So, I mean, you know, they got some injuries over there. So he's able to be the starting point guard again. Look at the assists 6'3, 8, 2, 6. You know, so he's back to being the Cleveland Colin Sexton. As Shea hits another three. Oh, my God. They are just running it up now. So, I mean, the Knicks can't make a shot. And this OKC team, man, they hit 4 straight threes on us, fam. They hit 4 straight threes on us. So, I mean, that's the game right there. Man, that hurts. Man, it definitely hurts, man. Yeah, but you know, that's what it is there. Yeah, speak on it. We pass on him too. Yeah, man. This is where we at right now, guys. Like I said, like you know, we can't be too mad. I see Bobby Santiago's off the deep end here, huh? He says, I hate this fucking coach. He does nothing to change. Yeah, man. But you know, but like I said, you know, save your energy, man, because we definitely need a trade, man. Look at this. Why the fuck is Archinado and Fournier still on this roster? I don't get it either. You know, I don't get it. Yeah, yeah. It says OKC has 13 threes. Watching this game feels like they have 23. Yeah. You know, they hit 4 straight threes just now on this, man. Yeah, I mean, that's a big question there, too. IQ had it cooking, but he said, you know what? Let's put bricklayer RJ Barrett out there, Mr. Clutch, you know? But if you look right now, IQ's back in the game with 52 seconds left. So I mean, this Tom Thibodeau's bugged, man. Tom Thibodeau's overall just bugged out. But it is what it is, man. The game is out of reach, and all of our starters are in the game. Whew, man. So here goes Julius all the way to the basket. He's gonna dunk it on Chet Holmgren. So nice, but too little, too late here. 10 point lead. Only way the Knicks are gonna win is if it's by a miracle. Steal the ball, hit a 3 point shot. 40 seconds left. Look, RJ almost got a steal. So the game is over, man. You know the Knicks got all their starters out. Shea is gonna play around with us now. Cross court pass to Kendrick. Over to Chet. Chet, nice little layup, misses it. Out of bounds on DeJounte. Or did he score just now? Did he score or did he call a foul on Chet? Damn, man. Uh-uh. So Chet's going to get some free throws. Yeah. Let me refresh the score. Man, this is frustrating. Yeah, man. So we just waiting for help, man. But like I said, we can't act like this OKC team is bad because I mean, look at the standings. OKC is literally the third best team in the West. You know, 19 and 9, 67%. So I mean, 19 and 9, 19 and 9. That's about like that'll be like the fourth best team in the East. You know, so they're basically a top 10 team. OKC, a legit top 10 team. You know, Brunson's out there still playing hard. RJ on the inside, floater in the lane, knocks it down. RJ with the freaking last minute garbage points to boost up his points, right? So let's look at that. RJ, the last few points he is 5 for 15, 5 for 14. I think he hit like maybe like three shots here at the end. So that just boosted up his points up to 14. So it makes it seem like he did something. He didn't do shit today. Little bit in the first half, second half not so much. Yeah, yeah, man. So I mean, listen, man. Detroit is 2 for 28. Right now they got players on that squad. That can help us. The Wizards are 5 and 25. They got players that can help us. You're talking about Kuzma. Detroit has Bajan Bogdanovich. Charlotte is 7 for 21. They got Scary Terry over there, Terry Rozier. They got players over there. Like I said, Atlanta Hawks. Everybody likes Dejounte Murray. The Toronto Raptors are 12 and 18. They got quite a few players there we can use. The Bulls, of course, 14-18. They got quite a few players over there that we can use. The Nets are still going to be in the mix of the play-in and stuff, man. But there's quite a few play teams that we can go at. The Knicks just lost, man. So Knicks lost by 9. And Knicks just could not catch up, man. All game, we just been behind the 8 ball. We had no chance this game, man. Let's look at the end of the Western mix here. San Antonio, they got quite a few players there that we could pick up. They're 4 and 25. We got the Blazers. They got a couple guys there too. Like you want to talk about the guy that they got from Boston, their point guard. That's Malcolm Brogdon. Michael Brogdon's on the Portland. I mentioned Jeremy Grant that's on Portland too. So if we can pluck Jeremy Grant and Malcolm Brogdon off the Portland Trailblazers, that's still the same thing. It's the same thing as like any other group of players that we've been talking about, man. Dejounte Murray and Malcolm Brogdon, very similar. 6'4", 6'5". Could score, pass the ball. They play the shooting guard for us. Jeremy Grant could play small forward for us, easy. You know, Same thing like a anybody else that we've been talking about, man. So the answers are out there, man. The Knicks just have to be willing to make a move. Right now, it's not fun watching us get smoked against a team like this when like the answer is so simple. It's so simple. I just mentioned those two guys. Memphis Grizzlies didn't really have anybody that can trade with us. Utah, like we already mentioned, Laurie Markkinen. Golden State Warriors has Andrew Wiggins over there. They got a couple other guys there that could possibly be moved. So I mean, the answers are out there, man. But the answers are not on the roster. It's not really with the coach. Right now, if we're gonna make a stand, I feel like we need to do that immediately, man. So anyway, 129 to 120, definitely good hanging out with you guys. Let's do this here. Uh, Knicks schedule. Check out the Knicks schedule real quick. So I mean, they caught my words a little bit. So let's minimize this a little bit. See who the next few players are that we play, teams that we play. Knicks schedule. Right now, we just lost to OKC. So we got Orlando. That's a big time game. Orlando, Indiana. Then we play the Minnesota Timberwolves and then the Bulls. So we got four big time games here. I like our chances with all four, but they're all gonna be tough, man. This Indiana team is gonna try to run the score up on us. Our Orlando Magics, they definitely want to prove themselves against a good tough Knicks team, man. Definitely fighting for contention in the Eastern Conference. And then, like I said, Minnesota's going to try to come at us. They definitely get some rivalry with certain players on the roster. Then the Bulls, of course, man. Some of those Bulls players could be Knicks. Absolutely. Yeah, man. But we up out of here, man. Knicks lost. Shit. Anyway, definitely sucks, man. Let me see what else is going on here. And definitely bad decisions by Tibbs here. But yeah, man. Look at this. Superstar stats. Absolutely. That's what superstars do. Our guys are fighting too hard, man, but it is what it is. Good night, everybody. The I Heard Knicks podcast is up out of here. Oh my god, man. What can I do to get the mood up a little bit, man? Definitely sucks to lose like this, man, but it is what it is. We can't win them all. But this is your boy Eru, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb salute. See you guys next time. Once again, when is next time? Next time is what? Friday. So we get a little bit of a break. Right now, today is Wednesday, so we got Wednesday, Thursday. Only one day. We get 1 day break and we right back at it here against Orlando, man. So I'll see you guys next time. Eru out. Enjoy the outro. Let's dance, baby.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.